Everything from overlanding in your stock rig to full-on LS-powered 2 buggies on stickies. This is the Total Off-Road Podcast. I'm Steve.
And I'm Ian, and we are here for episode 50.
50 episodes down.
50.
Awesome.
You must just accept that it is 50 and move on. There we go.
Let's go with me.
50.
50.
Yeah.
I was going to say something else. But I was like, oh, this isn't the Patreon.
It's like, oh, we got to change gears a little bit now.
You're 5 seconds into it. You may refrain from that.
Yeah, well, what had happened was.
So anyway, we're back for another episode, and it's episode 50, as you might have heard.
It's 50.
50. Sorry. Episode 50.
Get it right. Keep it tight.
We've got somebody joining us, if you couldn't tell. He didn't get muted properly.
Nope. I just let him fly.
So that's fine. We'll just ask him to refrain from doing Bay things until Bay's ready to talk.
He seriously is not going to sit quietly when we start talking crap. So we might as well just let him be involved with the party. Yep. It's nice.
It's nice enough. It works. I can handle it.
Yes.
It's nice to have you back on the podcast because we haven't had you on in a while and I haven't really talked to you in a while. So
it's good to be back.
Yeah.
And I know Daryl is just sitting there punching his radio right now.
Yes, he is. He is.
I didn't even think about that.
Oh,
yeah. He gets the whole. He's not going to turn it off because he loves us. But
exactly,
well, he's secretly in love with me. So we'll just leave it at that.
I mean, you should feel so you should be happy for that. Like he likes you.
I think like is an understatement. Friend. I think he nailed it with the word love.
Yeah.
Oh, there's straight up man crush going on. I know there is.
Romance.
What is this? I just got a message.
Oh my god!
Oh, it says Shelby sucks.
Did it really?
I'm not believing that one.
Like,
Ian, what's in my phone say?
I swear to God, like, what is he? How does he know that he's even on the podcast right now?
No,
dude, I think he's creeping on your shit. He's got to have your phone bugged or something because he literally sent a Snapchat message.
Are you freaking serious?
No, I think he's got your phone bugged or something, man.
He probably does. Oh, well, luckily I'm the IT guy at work, so I can just run a quick scan and offload anything that he's done.
So
the damage has been done.
He posted, so we've got a Trail Riders group on Snapchat, and he posted in there last night, and it was a picture of his XJ from 6 months ago and now, in like the transformation or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And a couple of people commented on it. And then I jumped in, and that was the first thing I saw, and I said, fuck Shelby. And I was like, damn it, wrong platform. And then he sent me one just a little while, like earlier, probably 4 o'clock this afternoon. He sent me one. He's like, I'm going to need you to say Shelby sucks in a random spot in the next episode, in the next podcast. I'll pay you.
Did you? Well, okay.
How much?
Let's go back to Greta, the 4x4 Grand Marquis.
That was awesome.
I paid $100 to put my name on the hood. It was to help Sean out. I couldn't think of anything else. I was like, screw it, I'll give him $100. Well, then Daryl comes in being a smart ass, not thinking. He's like, I'll give you $125, but sucks after his name. So it cost him $125 to say that I suck.
And he would again too. That's the best part.
And he paid it happily.
Yes.
It all went to a good cause though, because that was one epic road trip. Oh my God, I love Sean to death.
Who was the kid? Who was the fellow that rode with him? I don't know him.
Mr. Joshua Mustache? Cadillac Mazzaroli, I think is what his last name is. Mr. Death Wish, Vague Industries.
Yeah, Vague Industries. He commented on one of my things on the Total Off-Road Podcast thing I shared his video of Greta, and then he commented on a different one of my videos, and he was like, he said that my hair looked like, what was it? He's like, what's up with that Bert haircut? Like Bert and Ernie. Like, what the fuck?
That's awesome.
I was like, I don't know who the fuck you are, but you're about to win a first class ticket to not here.
Fuck you, man.
To not on this page.
I love it. I just add him back for the good times.
I didn't delete him.
I heard a rumor that Greta may be coming to Mid-America in July.
Oh, that'd be cool.
That's a strong possibility.
Oh, I was a little bummed out that we made we got on the trunk lid and all of that like cross the country footage of that thing.
Oh, I didn't
see it once.
Well,
I was like, oh,
pay more to play more. You know,
we should have dropped like $1,000.
Yeah,
just
totally.
the whole side of the car.
I want to wrap the whole thing.
Yeah, we could have done it in 3 months.
Buy out every sponsor on the car.
Yeah, and just wrap the whole thing. That would have been cool.
Sorry, I just sneezed. Good Lord.
Oh, you did a nice job covering it up.
Yeah, I'm allergic to bullshit.
Boy. Well, all right then. That's how the day's gonna go, folks.
That's funny right there. Okay, we need to do like our normal get into show stuff instead of BSing with Bay.
Yep. Do you want to introduce Shelby, and then I will tell him why he's on the podcast?
Okay, if you guys didn't know who we're talking to right now, the third person on the podcast is Shelby. What is it? Shelby Scott St. Clair.
Freaking Christmas.
There's so many names.
That's me, brother.
I never claimed to be a professional.
This is a factual statement.
If you guys are listening to this podcast and you've never heard of Shelby, then you've not listened to very many episodes, and welcome to the shit show.
Yes.
It's going to be a good one, I promise you, if you haven't figured that out by now. So we have Shelby on as a guest today. We're going to do our normal, kick it in, get into gear, do some things, and then obviously we're going to talk to Shelby and find out what he has to say and why he is on the podcast. Do you want to tell them why he's on the podcast, or do you want to wait?
I have nothing new to talk about.
You have nothing new.
I literally have not.
It's only been 5 days.
I think you do have something new to talk about, Ian. What have you been doing for the last 5 days?
Well, we know that, but that's part of why you're here.
Yeah, that in relation to buggedom.
We're gonna have to limit your advertising spot while you're in here.
Oh no, we've paid for the whole episode.
Oh, okay.
We're using the whole thing. Yeah,
I did not come across my PayPal.
No, it's in the mail.
Okay,
paper check, big one of them big checks.
It's gonna be here the same day as the race lines.
Big check. Yeah, they're in the same box. Yeah, the free shifter too. There's a VX shifter in there. Yeah,
Jesus,
dude,
Loki's gonna be lit.
So many free things, all for you, bud. You can take them all.
Speaking of Loki and VX shifters,
yes, sir.
Steve, seriously, just man up, build a freaking custom console, put the VX shifter in there. You will not regret it. I'm telling you.
You knew that was coming.
Yeah.
Everything on my buggy, there's everything on here I would change except the shifter.
I don't understand how everybody's listened to 2 episodes, an easy 4 hours of us talking about this whole shifter debacle, and not heard the fact that I've already said that, yes, as soon as I have the money, I'm putting a custom console in.
They just keep peer pressuring.
They keep pounding it home so I don't forget.
It is, what is today? Tuesday.
Yes, sir.
The 24th.
Oh.
Of November.
Yes, sir.
First of all, 2 things. It is somebody's birthday.
Happy birthday.
We totally didn't even,
Roy.
yeah, we didn't even tell him happy birthday on the podcast. He was on last week.
I knew it was going to be his birthday today.
Yep.
And he said that on the Patreon before that day.
Yeah.
And I I just completely get on here.
It.
Yeah, didn't write it in the notes.
Yep.
So I forgot about it.
We got you, boo.
So what's the other thing?
The other thing is, when the hell did we record that on the Friday? We recorded that Friday.
Yeah.
Friday.
So it has literally been
5 days.
1, 2, 3, 4 days.
Okay.
So we recorded Friday night.
Right.
So I'll call it Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. We sold a shifter.
Oh, damn.
Now I gotta put the little star at the end.
What's the asterisk?
The guy, I don't remember his name, but he's on I think it was the Trail Riders page. Said he was gonna buy one anyway, and then he listened to the podcast, and it he was 99.9% there.
But that's what you were there for.
I just wanted to close the deal on
That's
something.
What you were saying.
I just wanted to push somebody over the edge.
You weren't trying to get somebody to buy one that had no anticipation. But
I want somebody to listen to that and be like,
that's the one.
I wanted that.
Yes.
Fuck yeah, I'm gonna buy that. So he bought one. He bought a VX shifter, and I'm
nice. Who
profit.
was it?
I don't remember his name.
Come on. Where did he send you the message?
It was on. He commented on the Trail Riders page.
That is totally worth a shout out.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, and I did see that today. And I think I said that was the right decision.
Yep. Oh, it's definitely the right. I don't see any other shifter that would make more sense.
There's not one on the market. I mean, this thing smokes a winter shifter.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I don't know. He's going to get mad. You just said the W word.
No, but he said it smokes it.
Yeah, but it still said the W word. Yep. Violation.
No.
FCC going to come in on a helo.
Sorry, I'm not a sponsored driver from him, so I do what I want.
I'm over here
1 hour
selling
ago.
shifters.
1 hour
and
ago,
still not sponsored.
William Wallace posted on the Trail Riders page.
Yes.
And it's the Hill Rod logo, which is pretty rad.
Yep.
And it says, need me a rad sponsor to hook me up with one of them free shifter deals for my doubler, I'm thinking.
Old son. Yeah, buddy. So we've established a good following for free shifters.
We have. So now if we need to pay for it.
When Rory gets in like the charity mode and just starts, you know what, I don't want to make money on this. I want to actually lose money and give away shifters. We got you covered.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. I just wanted to make sure we shouted out his birthday because we had him on last week and completely botched that debacle.
These wheels look good.
They're nice. It took me 6 hours today to listen to a 2 hour and 21 minute episode.
Jesus.
It was a long one.
What were you doing?
At work.
Yeah.
Where is this shifter?
Did you do any off-road things? I'll look it up while you tell me what you did this week.
No, I did not do any off-road things since we had the last conversation here. Outside of nothing.
So in my quest to find this, he posted, Rory shared the podcast post and asked if anybody had listened to it. And one of the comments was, I think I heard Steve's Woody hit the mic when Ian said to polish the shifter.
Yes, I mean his head about exploded.
Yeah. Oh, it would look badass though. Like the shifter by itself is badass.
Oh yeah,
but yeah,
I could only imagine this thing polished. Holy smokes! I mean, mine's probably 5-6 years old, but I can only imagine this thing polished. It'd be the only shiny thing on this rig.
Oh, it'd look good though.
It would look damn good.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a hint, nudge, jiggle, jiggle? Is that going to happen, Steve?
What's that?
Polished shifter?
I don't know. Probably not. It's annoying to try to keep taking care of.
Yeah, but that's not your problem. He's not going to... You're going to polish his shifter.
I'm going to polish a shifter for somebody else.
Yeah, for the guy on the phone here.
Oh, he wants it shined up.
I don't know. Why wouldn't you, right?
Everything but the knob.
Yeah. You don't want to polish his Shelby's knob?
No.
Yes, please don't polish my knob.
You're welcome.
Oh, the priceless
Did you find this here shifter deal yet?
Yeah.
Who was it? I must have scrolled by it and not seen it.
Chris, is it? Yes. How the hell you sell these assets? Chris Clinard? Clinard.
How far down was this post?
I don't know. It was on my post for the podcast.
Okay.
Yep. All right.
That's
so
why
he gets his shout out. He ordered the VX shifter for his AW4. Said he planned on getting one before, but he figured it was a sign to pull the trigger, and the podcast had lots of good info on what his shifters offer.
Nice.
And that's my goal. That was my goal. I was like, I want to make it more than just, it's a shifter. Cool, it moves the gears.
It does.
And I'm a fan. I just pour, so I can't buy one, and he's clearly not giving me one for free. So
I know. I was hoping for one for free. Hopefully you guys got in on the Off-Road Anonymous discount.
30% off.
30% off.
That is a smoking deal.
Amen to that. I'm trying to think if I want to buy trusses for tons I don't own.
The problem is, like, his prices are already good.
I know. And then you get 30%
he throws 20% off randomly.
Yeah.
And then he, like, doubles down and throws a 30% off code out there.
For Friday.
Like,
yeah, for Thanksgiving week. Yeah.
On top of good prices already.
I know.
Like, that's just...
I would say he's probably one of the lowest in the industry for fabricated parts like that.
Not on sale.
Not on sale.
And then he throws 30% off on it.
I know.
It blows my mind. I love it.
So now that we've hyped that up, sorry you missed it.
It's been posted, so you snooze, you lose. And if you're not subscribed to his emails weekly,
that too. Yep.
Just missing out.
Yep. So make sure to check those out. offroadanonymous.com.
Can we talk about new shiny stuff now?
Nope. We got to give a shout out to the new patrons.
Oh,
that is the new shiny stuff.
Probably good.
That's the new shiny stuff. And then I think after that,
you can turn
a mail call.
Ooh, mail call.
And then we're going to do new shininess.
Did you get mail? Oh, yeah, you got the box. I didn't get anything in the mail this week.
2 boxes.
No shafts in the mail. Nothing.
Where in the hell is my patron? There we go. Give me 1 second, guys, while I get back to your names.
Jiminy Christmas.
Oh, calm your tits. So new to Patreon this week is Kevin Grizzle, Joel Going, and Ken Russell. Thanks, guys.
Appreciate
I got you. I believe all of you are added into the Patreon group, the super top secret group. Am I supposed to talk about that on this one?
Yeah. Let the people that aren't involved know what they're missing, I guess, right?
Yeah. So I got you guys in there, and thanks again for your contributions, and good luck winning. So you ready to see what's in the box?
Yes.
Okay. This is the first box.
I already know what it is, but I'm going to act like I don't know.
So he sent you it? No.
Yeah, I got a picture of what you're in the box.
Oh, you did?
No. I have no idea who the box is from.
Make your fucking mind up. Which one is it?
Well, I'd just like to fuck with your brain. I have no idea what's in the box. So
there's 4 of them in here.
4 thingies. Okay.
4 thingies. I'm going to give you this one first.
Okay. Throw it over here. Oh, that's cool. Who made these? Where are these from?
They're from the old Mango.
Mango Django?
Yeah, Kyle Mang.
That's dope.
He made them the other night when we were talking about stuff. We were bullshitting on the phone, I don't know, last week or something.
So this is 3D printed?
Yeah.
That is incredible.
And it's flexible as shit.
So I shouldn't bend it? Or I mean,
you can.
I don't want to break it. He bent
the shit out of it. Yeah, but I don't want to break it.
It is for the people that aren't sitting in the studio, all 2 of us. It is a life-size replica of a GM bow tie that says Dime Piece Buggy in it, but it's orange close. And 3D printed. It's pretty. Yeah, it's pretty.
You think that's
close.
actually legit?
I don't think I have one in here. I have one hanging on my toolbox.
Okay, well, you have to check it out. Anyway, you have that one.
Nice.
Then you have this one.
What's that one say?
Same thing. Dime Piece Bouquet
combo.
It's a pair.
Damn.
Then you have this one.
Are these all? Ow! I was thinking on the first one. I didn't want to say it, but I was like, man, if the logo was black,
if the Bouquet was done in Sharpie. So yep, he printed you 4 of them. So one of them, this one, the printer messed up a little bit, so like it's kind of not filled in on the Bouquet.
Nobody cares. It looks pimp.
It does look pimp. You can just take some paint and do
What's that one?
Same. This is the one I showed you.
Why are you cutting it?
I'm trimming the edge here because there's a little bitty like thing around it.
Nubbers.
There's a nub here.
Damn, that's cool.
But yeah. So yeah, he 3D printed you these. I don't know why he 3D printed you these, but didn't 3D print me like a Loki thing.
Because you suck.
Apparently. Well, I don't think he had any bougie blue ink.
They don't make plastic in bougie blue.
That's the problem. That's the real problem.
Is that? I don't know if that's is that a diss or is that a compliment?
A compliment.
6 one way.
They don't make bougie blue plastic. Like they can't even make a fucking plastic in your color. You know,
it's like it's a diss on the color, but it's a compliment on why Kyle didn't make me something.
I guess.
But yeah,
maybe he didn't want that trashy color in his life.
The color you love.
I mean, it is a good color.
You just hate the other name, that's why we stopped calling it that.
Yeah. Okay.
That's why it's bougie blue now.
Touche.
So anyway, here's your other one.
Well, I appreciate it.
And then the other package we got, you guys are going to stick around till the last call because I got an email on my phone a few days ago, and it said that I was getting a package from Snail Armor.
Oh,
and I'm like, why am I getting a package from Jimmy? Like, he didn't tell me anything was coming. I just all of a sudden had an email saying that I was getting a package. And then today, Dustin Speakman, I looked down at my phone, I had a text message, and it was Dustin. He's like, I'm here. And so I go walking out of the garage to go find him. And the UPS guy is backed in the driveway. I'm like, well, that's not Dustin. And
what did I order junk last night is what I would
Dustin
think.
was parked in the neighbor's like shop drive.
Yep.
And I kind of look across the yard and I'm like, you're in the wrong driveway. By that time, Steve, my UPS guy, hops off the truck. I'm like, not you. You're always in the right driveway. He's like, oh, I know.
You get back over here.
But yeah. So Dustin stopped by and dropped off my parts from Kyle Mang, the beer. What was it? It's the tap handle from Sam Adams. Sam Adams tap. It was pretty slick looking. And so he dropped that off, and he dropped off a firearm to be polished.
Nice.
That's awesome, isn't it? I can't wait to do that. So we did that. That's our mail call for so far. And then stick around because the package that I got from the UPS guy was from the Snail Trail guys, and from Jimmy anyway. And it said open or do not open until last call.
Oh, boy.
I know. So we got to wait.
Dude, I would
find out.
I think it'd be awesome if they sent us like a fucking glitter bomb or something.
Oh my God.
And we waited.
What's going to suck is I have to wait like 5 days to see what it is or hear what it is.
We don't have to kick you off the phone.
That is true.
You can stay on the phone.
It's like past my bedtime. So yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's understandable. So do you want to get this shit show on the road?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do
this.
So this week's guest, we have. I'm trying to think of some good stats for you. Well, he doesn't have any, so it's Shelby.
5'10".
I think on this week's show we have Shelby sucks, and
you're just in your own little word. Like, well, just
I'm
nothing.
the only one laughing.
Yeah,
Daryl is laughing.
Daryl got it. Yep.
Do you want a stat that not many people have?
Yes.
For me, 2020 King of the Hammer Shootout competitor. How about them apples?
It did happen. I watched it on my TV.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did I watch it? Is that when
you were here when we watched it?
I was, yes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And then we talked to
live it, so I'm better.
And then we talked to Shelby like a couple days later.
Yeah, we talked to him on
that
the
was
way
the first
home
time we talked to him.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. Talk to me Sunday on my way home.
Isn't that wild?
I was on like
that feels like a
7.
lifetime ago.
Is it episode 9 or 11?
9.
I can't remember. I think
episode
it was 9.
Wow.
Yep.
I was like, he said 7. I was like, no, I'm pretty sure it was 9, which is weird because I don't remember very many episodes, but I do remember Voodoo Child episode.
Yep.
Yes.
And then you're like, well, that buggy's lived its life. On to the next.
Hey, gone.
It was about a month and a half later. Yeah.
It wasn't very long. We're like, yeah, Voodoo Child, like it's sold. Like, wait, what?
Easy come, easy go. The only thing missing is the hole in the wallet.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I'm still hurting from that one.
So why in the world are you on my podcast?
Drum roll, please.
Well, how do we want to start this?
Any way you want.
I'll start this for you.
Yeah.
What had happened?
Let's let you start.
Here's how we start this.
Here's
Here's how we start this. Ian, I heard you got a new job since you didn't get the other one, didn't work out and fell through sweeping floors. I heard you got a new job.
I think I've legitimately gotten fired from that job. Like,
okay. I heard Rich was sweeping the floors. Yeah, so that's not a good start.
When the owner's sleeping the floor and you're the hired floor sweeper and you're getting told that the owner's sleeping the floor. That's not good.
It's kind of hard to sweep the floor virtually, though.
I don't know.
I don't know what I was planning, but it
didn't work out.
The owner's sweeping the floor, so you're pretty much fired. So yeah, I did not get hired
yet at Complete Off-Road.
Maybe they'll call me back for a second interview.
Maybe. Yeah. Okay.
They need a pity,
you might need that person.
Pity hire or something. Maybe.
For a second interview, don't you have to have the first interview first?
Well, the first one was
a phone interview.
Virtual.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Virtual interview,
COVID,
virtual floor
cleaning. Virtual.
Yeah.
Give me one of those in a Sharpie. I want a Sharpie.
Okay, I'm just gonna put these away.
Can you put them away?
Because I'm gonna fuck with
you
them.
guys have stuff to talk about.
All right. So what had happened was I did not get hired on as Complete Off-Road's floor sweeper. So
you had to find a new employment.
Had to find me a new job.
Yeah.
So
You're fired.
Yeah.
God damn it.
From the new job or the old job?
The old job.
Oh, okay.
The new one.
I thought you just fired me from the new one. I was like, well, that's going to be a short podcast. We out. Thanks for stopping by.
It was a really
folks.
good time. I hope I get my last check.
I hope my paycheck's in the mail.
With the race
so
lines.
I got hired on. We are officially, I think this is official now. We are officially having a new race series come out in 2021. It's been a lot. And I think that's an understatement. It's been a lot of work getting everything rolling, but I think I can comfortably say we're in a very, very good position right now. That things are like the ball is like more than rolling, if that makes sense.
Yes.
So
it's been a whirlwind of about 4 days now since we decided to pull the trigger on this deal.
Is that all it's been?
Yeah.
It was Thursday or Friday when we decided to pull the trigger.
Wow. So, what do you guys get going on?
So, are you going to tell him or you want me to tell him?
I'll tell him.
Do it.
So, we have formed, and when I say we, it's Kevin Taylor, Heath Day, the course wizard, a.k.a. the wizard, Carrie Day, his wife, a.k.a. the ghost. We have Mr. Jan Collins on recovery. We have Mr. Jerry Foley handling safety and driver lineup, or herding the cats, as we call it. Myself, I'm back on the microphone. My wife is now the Race Hill manager. She's going to run the entire show. Nothing happens without her saying, you may send them. We have Miss Catherine Boyce. That's a surprise. We got her hired on. She's going to be assisting my wife in the timing tent. And then we kind of felt bad for Ian, so we offered him a position of running the starting line.
Yeah.
So Ian officially will have his own headset, and he will be able to communicate with race ops during the race.
How about that shit?
All this from Ian begging for a headset and going to a race.
Yeah.
Just think, from Flat Nasty to where we're going to have our season opener, he ended up getting his own headset. And it's literally a brand new headset that was just ordered specifically for him and Catherine.
Did he get a helmet?
I got a helmet.
He did not get a helmet. He's got his own helmet. I mean, he could wear it at the starting line, but it's kind of hard to wear a radio at the starting line.
I believe in you, buddy.
With a helmet.
Now you see why I need a fire suit.
I believe in you, buddy.
You do not want to stand in a fire suit in the middle of June, July. Trust me.
God, would I look important though? You know, helmet, headset, fire suit.
God. I mean, you're getting a crew shirt and a headset. I think that's going to be official.
I'll settle. Okay, fine. I don't need.
It'll even have your name on it, first name and last name.
Oh,
they're going to claim me.
You see what I missed out on by not going down to Flat Nasty doing recovery?
Do you know how much work you've not had to do this week?
Well, no, I don't.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's a good thing.
Let's just say that if it wasn't for Ian, Point One off-road racing would not be where we're at today based off of the website alone. Ian has gone full bore, straight up retard on this damn website.
Yep.
That's what I'm good at.
Hopefully going to be launched by the weekend. So hopefully before the podcast comes out, we'll have the website launched.
Man, you've been spending a lot of time on that.
Yeah.
If it's not launched and you've got more than a couple days in it, that's going to be a pretty cool site.
Dude, what? I was just looking at you, but I wasn't listening to a word you said.
From the limited knowledge I have of what you're working on, if it's not been published and you've got more than a couple days working on it, that's going to be pretty cool. Because you can do a lot in a couple days.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's there's some I was doing a little web development on a 40-inch monitor at work, in case the boss is listening. On a 40-inch monitor. Yeah, it turns out that doesn't format over to a computer screen quite right.
Oh.
So I got a few tweaks to make. We're still getting some sponsors officially on board. So we've got their logos to upload to. But I believe that I have all of the media partners uploaded now as well. I had to track down them fellows.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were all excited to get on board, which is good. It's good to have the support of the racers. It's good to have the support of media. Because without the media, there's a lot of people that won't see it.
Did you get you a photag guy?
Yeah, we got a lot of those.
Nice.
A lot of photo tags.
I just want to throw out there that if it wasn't for the feedback from the racers, from the fans, from the media guys blowing up our phones starting at 8:15 Tuesday night, that we would not have started a new series.
Yeah. Well,
it's we're doing this for the racers and for the fans. I mean, we really expect 2021 to be a banner record-setting season, and based off of the feedback we're getting, it's looking to be that way. I mean, we've even got parks talking to us about bringing us up that have basically shut down all race series from coming to their parks.
Wow. I was thinking, I was going to say that you were saying if not for people reaching out to you and saying how much they love the race series and, to keep you guys going, it's the same way over here with, when we're having a hard day with the podcast or something like that, man, and then you get one listener to send you man, I love this show. It's like, now I got to keep going. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's the same exact way. I mean, we did not want to quit. We did not want to shut down. And, I was getting messages. Kevin Taylor was getting messages. Heath Day was getting messages. Carrie Day was getting messages. Even my wife got a few messages, and she has a little interaction with the racers and the fans. But, I have a lot more being the microphone man, also running the social media, et cetera.
Right.
That, when all of us, the entire crew is getting messages, it really proved to us that, hey, we need to do this and we can do this and we will be successful.
Yep. Well, that's
failure is not an option in my book.
Well, you guys have what it takes. You've already done this. I mean, you've already, what it takes to do this. You've already done it. And so with the help of and support of the racers and fans, I mean, this is definitely something that can be done.
Yes.
Yep. You guys gonna knock it out of the park. 2021 is gonna be a record setter.
That's what we're looking for.
What are we calling this thing?
0.1 Off-Road Racing Series.
Nice.
And the meaning behind 0.1 is how many times, Steve, I don't know if you have, because you're not, big into the bouncer scene, but how many times has a race come down between first and second place of 0.1 seconds?
Well, I don't know about bouncer scene, but I do follow the drag racing scene a bit, or at least I did as a younger man. And yep, that's all you got.
I came across this earlier in this week doing some, we've been going back and forth doing a lot of revamping on things, and Excel documents and whatnots have gone back and forth of, what was to what we're going to make them for this next year.
Yep.
And I came across this and I thought this pretty much nailed home the name for us. And I haven't even told Shelby this yet, but, so last year we did at Mid-America, that finals, we did a drag race for, I don't want to call it exhibition, but it was kind of exhibition.
Mm-hmm.
The winners of the drag, was it just the top? Was it the first winner? Like first place? Top three got some kind of, whether they got a full season, half a season, a race, whatever it was, rewarded and paid back to them for entering. And not to mention, it was a fucking blast to stand there and watch like two rock bouncers drag race on a dirt drag strip, like side by side, and you're like 20 foot away from it. It was fucking awesome.
At one point, we had over 3,000 horsepower on the line,
dude.
Yeah, buddy.
It was impressive. We also did UTVs, and in the UTV class, there was a matchup of the top two, and the overall combined time, because it was two lanes, just like the race series. You run in one lane, you come back and run the other lane, and you and your competitor flip and you're racing the clock. So after two runs in opposite lanes, the time between the two was 8.436, and they were tied.
They were tied?
They tied. Two UTVs tied, running two different times down a drag strip side by side each other on dirt, literally tied to the thousandth of a second. Not just like, the 8 seconds. 8.436. They tied to the thousandths of a second. So they had to come back, and the only right way to do it was to completely just run two runs, one in each lane, flip them.
Yep.
The margin for difference
on the
tiebreaker. This is after these guys tied the first time to a thousandth of a second. The margin of victory was, let's see, just under a tenth of a second.
Just under a
tenth of a second.
Yes. And that was Mr. Sam Carter taking the win in a full body Can-Am Turbo RRRC versus Mr. Wade Good out of Kentucky in a tube chassis Polaris Racer.
The margin of difference on the tiebreaker after these guys have tied to the thousandth of a second was 6 hundredths of a second. 0.062, running 4 times down a dirt drag strip. It blows my fucking mind, because I stood there and watched it like everybody else, and we're like,
that's why you have to have timers.
Holy crap. Yeah, when you're running to the thousandth of a second, and that was the difference between getting your season paid for, or was it a race, or was it half a season for second place?
It's full season, 3 races, 1 race.
Yeah. It just blows my mind that's awesome. I mean, people may think we're just some dumb idiots sending rock bouncers up rock ledges and all that, but it's more.
These guys are wheelmen. I mean, they're straight up drivers. Look at Josh Cochran in the bouncer class. He ran the exact same time on both lanes.
To the thousandth of a second. Like, not just like 3.9. He ran a 3.989 in both lanes back to back.
But Mr. Larry Krogh with the fastest pass of the night, I think it was a 3.6 or a 3.8.
3.892.
3.892. So that was the fastest pass on the drag strip that night. That's not the fastest pass ever on that drag strip. The fastest pass was a 3 seconds flat by Mr. Jake Pike.
Holy crap.
that is moving. Jake's pushing about 1,500 horsepower.
I remember Larry's runs, and they were like, it was like, it's funny how, like, looking through most of these runs here, you're in the 4 6s, 4 9s, 4 5s. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 in the 5s, low 5s. But, like, then you see somebody knock off a 3.8 second run, and it's like, it doesn't sound like a lot, but when you're standing there watching it, everybody was like, holy shit, that was incredible. And then the time pops up and you're like, oh, but yeah, it was impressive.
And that was a 300-foot drag strip too.
Yeah, on dirt. From a dead stop, like not a rolling start or anything. This is a dead like drag race.
Yep.
I can't wait for it to happen again.
Hopefully it will happen again in 2021.
It
2021.
What else can you tell the people? Can we tell them sponsor stuff?
Yeah, we can go ahead and drop the sponsors that have committed and not necessarily paid, but because we literally just sent out the invoices today.
Yeah.
But we want to shout out one of your sponsors, Crawler Off-Road, stepping on huge as a banner sponsor for 2021.
Yes.
Which is just awesome. I know we tried to get them last year. I think it was a little late in the year, so we brought them on board this year, and they're excited. It sounds like talking to Rick. So thanks to Rick, and forgive me, I cannot remember his partner's name. Mike,
Fred.
is that right?
Fred.
Okay, Rick and Fred, thank you guys for stepping on board in 2021. We will, Mr. Jan Collins will be the Crawler Off-Road official, or Crawler Off-Road Recovery Crew is who Jan will be for any kind of recoveries we have in 2021.
Like, how awesome is that? Like, you're the Crawler Off-Road Recovery Crew.
Yeah. I know it sounds great.
Awesome.
You know what I mean? Like, hey, we got a wreck up there on the hill. Can we get the Crawler Off-Road Recovery Crew up there to take care of that?
That's about how it works.
Yep, that's going to be just epic for him. For those two guys, and I mean their products. We're gonna order some of their products to put on Jan's recovery rig. That way, he has the little, what do they call, little soft shackles on his rig. I think he's already got Crawler Off-Road ropes on his winches.
Well,
so we're gonna go ahead and get him some soft shackles too.
I was gonna say, give it all you got, because I'd like to see you try to break them.
I think we're going to put some, maybe get some lime green, I think is going to be the color.
It's out there. They got it. They got like, what, 20 something colors? Was it 24?
Yeah, they got a bunch of colors. Yeah.
They got a ton of colors. So yeah, you can definitely get whatever color you want in your rope. So you guys are using the winches. Do you guys use much kinetic stuff for pulling buggies over? Or is it mostly just winch stuff?
Just winch stuff. You don't really need a kinetic rope for what we do.
You're not stuck in anything.
You really
can't
get a running start. They're not stuck in the mud or the sand or the dirt.
And
they're
you need
literally
the finesse.
Upside down in the trees.
Yep. But you need some tree savers. You need some soft shackles
in the tree.
Yeah, literally. Timmy.
Yes.
Oh God, Timmy. That was, I've never seen a vehicle so more up and like, it wasn't just, and everybody at the bottom of the hill was like, after, the race day was over, and then the coming days, people were talking about it. They're like, what the hell took you guys so long? I'm like, what y'all couldn't see from the bottom of the hill was his tire was wrapped around a tree, and his other tire was in an undercut ledge. So when we tried to flip it up and over, not only was it in a freaking tree, the tire was in the hole, so it wanted to slide down. Oh my God. We ended up with 2 winches.
Cluster, it was a pain. Yeah, I think the worst one, Ian, was Charlie Brown at Flat Nasty, when we had to use my rig to pull his big, heavy old fat girl up the hill when I was on the bottom of the hill. That was a long recovery because he was wrapped up in the trees as well.
I remember that one because was that the rig we ended up leaving on the course for a little while?
No, that was Cody McQuillan's rig, which was on the right side.
Yeah.
This was Charlie Brown on the left side on the exit, basically.
I kind of remember that. It's been a couple days.
Yeah, it's been a few months.
Couple 3 days.
A lot of things.
So, yeah, we've got Crawler Off-Road as our official recovery crew, which is just epic. I mean, I'm so glad they came on board for 2021.
Me too.
Next up on board is we have Mr. Phil Licardi with Liberty Mountain Fabrication.
Oh, nice.
He has agreed to step on board. I hit him up last year. He's like, I can't do it this year. Hit me up next year. And I held him to it. I said, hey, you told me to hit you up next year. Here we are. pony up. So he stepped on board as a t-shirt sponsor, and we're going to have him, he'll be, the premier shock tuner for 0.1 off-road racing, which we're really looking forward to. I mean, he made a hell of a difference in my shocks on Voodoo Child when he tuned them.
Are you guys going to fly him in? Or
I was going to say, what do we got to do to get him to a race?
Okay. Buy him a plane ticket.
Oh boy, because my shocks could use a little loving.
I'm thinking I was gonna say between a handful of people needing their shocks tuned, I mean a plane ticket wouldn't be that bad.
He was just out in this way in the it was down in Perryville, Missouri.
I wonder how many guys you got to line up for a tune before he'll just fly. Before he'll cover his own.
Less than you would guess.
So you have a number.
It's 10 people, and I think he charges $750 per vehicle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well,
which is really cheap in the grand scheme of things. Now, Ian's shocks are covered because he bought his shocks from him.
Oh, yeah.
So he gets one free revalve and tuning session. However, he can't, he's not going to fly out here for 10 people for free tuning. He'll fly out here. He'll drive out here for, and drag his trailer and his shock trailer to do the tuning out here.
Right. Dang. Yeah. Because that's a lot bigger investment than just flying out and being like, yep cool show. See you later.
The only other way we could probably do that is get him to work with Chris Wygant, which is Wizzo with Diddy's Big Block Race Shop out in Kentucky. We might be able to work some type of deal in Kentucky. I don't know. Things are still up in the air on that. But if there's enough interest, we can definitely make it happen.
Yep.
I'm going to jot that down.
Another big one that I'm really, really proud of that I'm 99% sure that they're coming back on board, or not coming back on board, but they're coming on board, is Thompson Motorsports of Texas. They were the ones that built the 427 Dart I had in Voodoo Child. They built the 427 Dart that's in our 4800 car. They built the 408 that is in my cousin's 4500 car. They built the 408 that Tim Hooper with Fuel Works, we'll get back to Mr. Tim here in a minute, that Tim just ordered. Jess Reed's running a 408 that runs with us.
I thought that's what he had. I know he just picked that up. Wasn't that like the end of the year or end of the race season? He picked that up when he detonated his last one.
Yeah, he had it at Hooter Holler. Was the first race. So he ran the last two races of the season. And then I think Mr. Jeremiah Strauss is about to pull the trigger on something big LT1 based from Thompson Motorsports based off a conversation I had today. So Thompson Motorsports is one of, if not the premier LS engine builder in Texas. Their customer service is beyond. It's nothing you could ever imagine. I mean, you can call these guys, say, hey, I'm having this problem. They're like, okay, do this, do this, do this. Oh, look, it's fixed. And, they'll help you with any kind of little small tuning issues, et cetera. But, I mean, just great guys to work with. And they're all the time having different motor of the month sales. And right now they have a stupid Black Friday sale going. So if y'all want, are interested in the LS motor, go get on ThompsonMotorsports.net.
I believe it's a firm that they offer.
Yes, they do offer a firm finance or a firm financing as well.
Boy, I've stared at the checkout cart a couple times. I'm like, oh, that 4.8 just needs gone.
Yeah, go ahead and bust out that old credit application there, and they'll fix you right up.
I'll tell you, because then at that point, you got to go big or go home. You ain't going to finance no damn small build.
Let's just pony up, get you a 427 with a 4.5 Whipple on it. Be done.
Boy,
1,200 horsepower.
Done.
You will definitely
1,200's on the light side.
Yeah, that's fine.
That'd be about 1,300 more than what I got now.
That's wonderful. You're about 1,500 horsepower with that combination.
God, that'd be magical. Hell, I can't even get my 4.8 to run on 8 cylinders, so I think I need a new motor.
Yeah, well, you got time to finance one. Another huge sponsor coming on board, or marketing partners, we like to call them, because it's a partnership, right, is Fuel Works. Mr. Tim Hooper up in Arkansas has come on board for 2021 with the Fuel Works gas cans. If you're not familiar with his gas cans, it is the only EPA approved gas can that will flow 5 gallons of fuel in less than 60 seconds. These things, and they stack together. I'm actually looking at a stack of 15 gallons right now that I bought last week, and I'm telling you, when he says it's 60 seconds, he's not joking. It's literally 60 seconds because I've timed it. They got Viton seals in them. These things are just stupid awesome. So if you need a new gas can for your lawnmower, your race car, your Bugatti, whatever you want to call it, definitely get with Tim Hooper at Fuel Works. You can order them on Amazon. I think you can find them at Tractor Supply now, and Best Cabela's and Bass Pro.
Nice.
I saw them for the first time. I'd heard about them, but I'd never physically seen them until it was finals last year, because he was in the raffle. He had donated, I know at least one set of them, if not two, to the raffle for the end of the year. And I was able to check them out. And I'm like, well, that's fucking cool. It looks cool. But then when you see it and it's quality, yeah, it was pretty nice. I mean, it's not some cheap ass. We've all had the gas cans that leak all over the damn place.
Oh, yeah.
And you can buy them at Walmart.
Really?
Yes.
Amazon, Walmart.
Can you get them at Walmart? I know you can get them on Amazon through Mass Depot.
It's got Walmart listed on his website.
Awesome. Well, definitely check out Fuel Works. It's FUELWORX, all one word. And I mean, it's I think it's a $40 5-gallon gas can.
Yeah, it's not stupid priced. I mean, comparative to something that flows and doesn't leak.
You buy the race fuel jugs, you're going to spend $25-$30 on those with the snout and all that.
Yep.
Spend an extra $10, get something that's EPA compliant. You won't get pulled over going down the highway, and it actually flows fuel. So
3 years,
spend the money. Don't be scared.
3-year warranty. Didn't know that.
Yes. They are legit daggum fuel cans. You know what? I think we need to really talk about. No, we're going to talk about him last.
Okay.
We're going to go to Mr. Kenny Bell with KB3 UTV.
Nice.
If you're not familiar with Mr. Kenny Bell, he makes, I will say, the strongest UTV drive shaft on the market. So strong that Timmy Cameron has been running one his entire UTV career and has never broken a drive shaft in his Razor.
That's pretty good.
That's saying something.
Right?
I mean, damn.
Yes.
I mean, Kenny Bell, and he's actually talking about coming out and racing with us in 2021. So not only is he a marketing partner of the series, but he's also going to race and test his products to the max, because the boy can't drive and he's got a heavy buggy. So we're going to see what he can do and how his drive shafts hold up.
Now, this is not the Kenny Bell who makes superchargers.
No, different Kenny Bell. That's Belle. This is Bell.
Gotcha.
Which is great guy.
That name sounds familiar.
Freaking drive shaft.
Awesome. Good to know.
Custom links, all kind of stuff. I forget how much they are, but I bought one for my RS1. Comparing it to the stock shaft was like looking at a Dana 30 axle shaft to a Dana 80 2-inch 47 spline.
The funny thing is, not to fanboy or anything, but if Tim Cameron runs them and doesn't break them, chances are you're probably fine.
You're probably going to be okay.
Yeah, your trail rig, little light racers, you're probably good. Probably good.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you're okay.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. And then my favorite one so far, not to say I'm taking favorites, but just because his episode was today, Mr. Roy has decided to come on board, Mr. Rad Designs, and come on board as be a marketing partner for Point One Racing in 2021. So you two have no excuse to not buy a shifter. I say you go ahead and bust out the credit card tonight, jump on raddesignproducts.com and go ahead and order you a couple of VX shifters.
No.
You make it tempting. I was like, well, it does sound like a good idea.
I mean, just saying, use the discount code top 10. It might get you something.
How do you know that?
I feel like we didn't discuss that.
It's not. I was just trying to say try it. I don't know if it'll work or not.
Just try it.
Hold the hell on a second. I mean, I like free shit, but I take a discount code. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I mean, it might work. Maybe by the time the episode comes out. Just saying.
I'm checking it right now. I got time to wait. If there's a coupon to be used, my wife's trained me. I'm gonna use a coupon. I'm done.
Oh Lord! And we've got some other good sponsors or marketing partners that we're currently, working with. I don't want to let those names out just yet, but there's some big names, and there's even more that we're starting to contact. As of 10 minutes ago, I just got a message back from another sponsor that might be looking at heading up being the title marketing partner for the UTV class.
Well, that's exciting.
That's very exciting. So, I mean, we've got a lot of great sponsors on board for 2021. We're so looking forward to being able to promote their products and have their banners hanging all over the hills at all of our races. And we're just really, really excited about the 2021 season.
Sorry, I'm trying to use a discount code.
I'm just watching you.
There is nowhere on PayPal to put a damn discount code in.
It should be on the website, not on the PayPal.
Well, I clicked checkout on PayPal.
Oh,
I'm going back.
Well,
I gotta explore all these options.
Before you did checkout, like in the checkout, before you hit PayPal, there should have been like a discount code area if there's going to be a one.
There
isn't one?
That means there's not a discount.
Oh, boy.
Sorry, I lied to you. Sue me.
Damn it. Lawsuits, papers are in the mail.
Yeah, well, we'll put that in the mail with my paycheck.
Yeah, we'll put that in with your paycheck.
What else have we not covered?
Well, I haven't heard one sponsor name yet.
Those.
Oh, yeah.
Those guys.
Sorry, my bad. Actually, there's two more. Just because they're not on my list, because I'm not having to keep up with those as much. But I was really excited about this one. We're working out a deal with armor coating, powder coating over in Tennessee.
Nice.
And mid-10 designs, Middle Tennessee designs. They do a bunch of metal work and laser cutting, plasma cutting, and powder coating and all that good stuff. So they're currently designing our 2021 trophies for the 2021 season, and they're going to be powder coated for this year. And that's a huge accomplishment right there, because in years past there haven't been powder coated trophies. So we're going to really give the racers what they're looking for. We had asked for some racer feedback. They said, hey, no stupid sharp edges. Well, it makes sense. I mean, you're riding with a sharp edge trophy in your truck and you cut a hole in your leather seat. You're more pissed about that than getting third place versus second place or first place. So, we're really listening to feedback here.
The funny thing with that, because you gave the politically correct answer there. They're like, oh, yeah, we're listening to the feedback. I read that comment and was like, well, damn, I wish I had a trophy to cut a hole in my seat. I was like, well, damn it, I'd just take a trophy. And then I'm like, yeah, but if you're getting trophies and you're getting like a third place trophy, you're just more mad that it's not a 2 or a 1. And now you have a hole in your seat. So it's a legit valid feedback.
Yeah.
But I just went the other way and I was like, well, I just want a trophy.
Right.
And what's funny about that comment from that racer is that racer has not raced with us yet.
Coming soon.
He just knows from other series. Yeah.
Yep.
He's like, hey, here's a heads up. I've learned this in the past that sharp edges cut seats.
Yeah. He said he actually lets it ride in his razor buggy on the trailer or in the trailer versus putting it in his, truck seat next to him.
Yep. I would, I guess the way I would look at that from my perspective on that guy, I would look at him and be like, good looking out, my man. Yep. Appreciate you.
He coming for a trophy, and we want to give him the opportunity.
Like, look, don't put any sharp edges on my trophy.
Yeah, I'm going to take it home.
And this guy right here will take home some trophies this year. I guarantee he's going to take home some hardware.
Yeah.
You can put it in the bank right now.
Must be the races that Timmy's not going to make it to.
I don't know.
I didn't say he was going to get first over Timmy. I just said he's going to take home some hardware.
Okay, I got you.
Tomato, bro.
Tomato, bro.
Yes.
And of course, you cannot forget the two chuckles at Total Off-Road Podcast. You guys have worked out a deal with us, and it kind of helped that Ian's working with us in 2021. Yeah. So
he's an employee.
It'll be some really good cross-promotional things going on between Point One Off-Road Racing and Total Off-Road Podcast. And in conjunction with Hill Rod Films, there's going to be a lot of epic content coming out for next year.
Just waiting for you guys to make us famous.
Oh, we're working on it.
It's going to happen, son. It's going to happen, old son. I forgot to say old son, so I had to say it again. Old son.
Y'all about to be famous. Better hang on to your hats.
Yes.
Oh, William, man, I got to ride around with William Wallace at Hot Springs weekend before last, and it was good to just kind of hang out with William away from the hustle and bustle of the racing and all that. Just do some old-fashioned trail riding. Are you yawning? Don't yawn.
No. Yeah, I'm not yawning. Somebody else is yawning, and you and I are the only other two on this conversation. So I'm just throwing it out there.
I just
want to point out that every episode Steve yawns in.
Is that a thing? Do you really yawn in every episode? Do you do it on purpose, or do you just get bored over there?
So in an attempt not to breathe into the microphone, I kind of like suppress my breathing a little bit, and then that causes me to yawn.
Well, I'll be damned. I look at you every week. You
don't see it?
And I didn't really notice it. maybe that's because I don't pay enough attention to
Ian is an enigma. This is a side tangent. Ian is an enigma. He is the only person I know that can watch me yawn several times through an episode, looking me dead in the eye and not yawn.
Well, and clearly not even know you're yawning, I guess. So maybe that's the reason, I guess.
You can say the word yawn and I will yawn, but I will say this. Because I just yawned. But since episode 9, my name has been brought up in less episodes than you have yawned in.
Yes.
Boy.
And I get brought up in almost every episode except one that I know of.
And the sad part is like, I edit the podcast so I could take the yawn out. I just don't.
That just shows laziness is what that shows.
Yeah, well.
I'm intrigued that you picked up on that.
That he picks up on it?
Yeah.
He can hear it. The wife heard it in one of the episodes. She's like, why did you yawn? I was like, I don't talk about it.
Well, wasn't I the one that picked up Bush in one of the midweek minis?
Yeah, because we dropped that was one of the first ones.
Yeah, that was one of the ones where I used it was one of the gearing episodes.
Yeah, Ian dropped an F-bomb.
Yeah, Ian, I think I don't know if it was an F-bomb. I think you said shit or something like that.
It was a beep
I bleeped it out. I bleeped it out with Bush.
I remember saying, did I hear a rogue Bush in the episode?
Yeah.
Am I still drunk from last night?
So those episodes were highly edited. I spent 5.5 hours editing that 30-minute episode. So
wow.
Yeah. That's why I don't take the yawns out of a 2.5 hour episode. Yep. And I can't get Ian to give me a marker every time I yawn.
Well, clearly I'm not paying enough attention to it.
Attention.
Yeah.
I tune you out.
I try not to do it like when I'm getting ready to talk or something like that, but sometimes it happens. And then that's when you catch it.
That's kind of funny. Now I'm going to have to pay attention to this.
Interesting. Oh, fucking Sleepy Steve. Over here fucking.
He's just bored with our shit. Yeah.
It's kind of like, everybody has their filler words, right? And
Steve's a yawn.
He's a yawner.
Steve's is a yawn. So, it is what it is.
I love that. The white guy yawn.
The white guy yawn.
You ever seen that?
White guy yawn. No. Yes. Oh my gosh. It's like freaking hilarious.
Oh shit.
I just thought about one more sponsor. I just got confirmation on right before I came on the air.
Hell yeah.
Mr. Robert McAdams with Wolf Creek Customs.
Oh, nice.
Up in Arkansas has decided to come on board as a marketing partner for 2021. He is also an authorized Squatch Box dealer. So if you're not familiar with what Squatch Box is, throw away your Yeti, call up Robert McAdams, and order you a Squatch Box. Because I have one, and I'm about to order a second one.
I need a Squatch Box.
Yes, you do.
They are legit.
I want to be a Squatch Box. What do you call it?
Dealer?
No. That would be
brand
bad.
Model.
That's it. Brand ambassador.
Brand ambassador.
Yes.
You don't have
You don't have the right hardware to be a brand ambassador.
What do I need?
Bigger cup size.
140,000 followers. 150,000 followers.
Bigger cup size.
Bigger cup size will get it for you.
Get it every time, bud.
They're way better at selling shit than I am.
The worst thing with confirming all these sponsors and being involved in all this is
have to keep up with it.
No, even worse than that.
Every time you see a sponsor, you need to buy something from them.
So like Thompson Motorsports is confirmed. Boy, I could use an engine from them. See if you can work that in the deal.
See if you can work that in the deal.
Yeah.
And see, this is why I'm dealing with our marketing partners and not you.
Yeah, we would have zero money, but I would have the coolest shit ever on my buggy.
Or we'd have no sponsors.
Yeah,
Ian would have bypasses. He'd have a free VX shifter.
Yep.
A 427 LS. I mean, he'd have everything you can imagine. Like 47 Squatch Box coolers.
Yeah. I would sit on a chair of Squatch Box coolers.
I need to see what a Squatch Box looks like.
Oh, you haven't seen them?
I'm sure it's Shootout molded cooler, right?
They're pretty badass.
Are they stainless?
No, they're not stainless.
Oh, well.
But they are legit. It's I've got two one the same size as my Yeti 45, and it's lighter and holds ice better.
So if you're looking for this thing, let me make sure this is right. Yes, if you're looking for this, it is Squatch Box BOXX.
Yes, BOXX.
X, yeah. SQUATCH.
Wolf Creek Customs with a Z. Ian's favorite.
The first thing,
CUSTU or TOMZ. Hell, I can't think of it right now. But
I'm 100% behind the first thing that pops up, which is a tumbler with like a twisted bottom, and it has the word COVID on it, and there's a middle finger in the middle of the O of COVID.
Yeah, the SKU is F COVID.
Is F COVID?
Yeah, that's the SKU number.
Robert had 2 hats that said F COVID on it. And I got one of the 2 hats at finals. And Sally Weber, who is Jake Pike's mom, fell in love with my hat. She's like, oh my God, I got to get a picture. I was like, okay. So she took a picture. She said, now with your face. So she had to get a picture of my ugly face. And at the end of the night at the award ceremony, I called her up on stage. I was like, I hadn't even Miss Sally Weber to come up here. And I gave her that hat after wearing it all day just because she loved it so much and there wasn't any more to be bought. So I gave away a $25 hat to Miss Sally because she is just an awesome, awesome person.
This dude's got some cool stuff on here.
And that's the people that we got working with in this race series.
Yeah.
That's why it's going to be an epic season.
He's got another tumbler here with it. I assume this is laser etched onto the cup, but it says Off-Road Life, the original social distancing.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Love it. He needs to send me a couple of these cups in a raw form, and I'll send them back and have them re-etched.
Oh, boy.
Drink alone, social distance 2020.
Robert McAdams a message, or I can start a group message with you.
Like, yeah, hey there, fella. Need you to send me a couple of naked cups so I can get that shined up for you. I'd like to polish one of these twisted ones. I think that looks
What
sick.
cooler do you have from him? Do you know what size it was?
I've got I've got one that's the wine bottle cooler.
Oh, it's like a soft side?
I don't know what that means.
No, it's a hard side of roto-molded cooler. It's just like a wine, like you can put like 6 or 8 wine bottles in it. It's freaking huge. I'll never put wine in it, but it'll damn sure hold a Jack Daniels bottle.
Yeah. There's lots of stuff on here. Yeah, these are cool.
I kind of like the Road Tripper.
The Road Tripper.
I'm assuming it says Road Tripper 16 is a 16 quart. It's only $300.
You've got 3 coolers.
Oh, bro. Do
you need to sell me one? So you can have a Squatch box?
Depends on how good of a free cooler I get, I guess.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Let me see if I can get the model off of this one over here. Hang on.
Yeah, buddy.
Knock over a big cooler to get
I
there.
like it. It comes in granite. Kind of neat. It's kind of nice look. It look good on the back of the old Bugay.
Oh,
got one here in mock bougie blue.
Mock boozy blue.
Teal's not available. I guess it used to be available. It's not anymore. Damn, I was gonna say
that's what I have is the teal.
Oh, you do? That's what little speakeasy needs on his rig. A teal squatch box on the back of it. Wouldn't that look rad?
Yes. Free shipping on anything over $50.
So they're on sale right now. Getting $10 off on the coolers. Oh, $10 off on that cooler.
On that one.
Some of the other ones are more than that.
The Weekender, 10 quarts, 30 off. The 16 quarts, 55 off.
This one's a party bucket.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Is that what you have? The teal party bucket?
I think so.
It's like rounded. It's like rounded with handles on the side. Like the handles are molded into the cooler.
Mine's like egg shaped, if you would.
Yeah. Yep. And it's got 2 cup holders on top of it.
Let's go look.
Yeah,
what's it called?
The party bucket. Wait, were we doing a podcast about something else?
Sorry, I was looking at products. I'm actually, to be quite honest with you, I'm torn on if I want a stainless or if I want a black VX shifter. That's where I'm at. I'm back to the coupon code, but I need to buy one.
I feel like in your situation, I think black would look good in there in your interior.
But see, I feel like the stainless would contrast the black interior and just pop that much better.
Well, then do that.
That's exactly what I have. The party bucket.
Yep.
It is pimp.
It's because I like to party.
You just missed another one.
Just yawn. I was looking at the damn Ultimate Party Companion. I do not care if you're over there yawning. Sorry.
The Ultimate Party Companion.
Needless to say,
the VX shifter.
We have some really kick-ass marketing partners for
you guys
2020.
You guys got a lot of sponsors going into the race.
You
That's
haven't
awesome.
even heard the rest of them yet.
Oh man, that's just getting started.
Bro. We have many, many more that we should be confirming this week or next.
Nice.
There will be a lot confirmed before this podcast even comes out.
Really?
Yep. I have a feeling, yeah.
I like it.
Things are happening fast, and it's all good stuff, and that's the exciting thing.
Depending upon if Shelby gets into the old Patreon mashup, Maybe we'll get him into the old top secrets. Maybe he can do a little something there.
A little dropping of some more sponsors.
Because you never know. Like, some of our listeners might need some stuff from the sponsors, and that just gives them that much more incentive to be a sponsor.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, like Phil Licardi. I mean, Phil, can't really service shocks in Texas, right, every day, but you can definitely ship them your shocks. Or if you need to buy Radflow coilovers or ADS coilovers or bypasses, hey, Phil, hook me up. And, if anybody needs his information, get with me.
Right.
And I'll do just like I did with Ian. Start a group message. Hey, dog, hook him up.
Where's Phil at? He's in
Gardnerville, Nevada.
That's right.
As far as I understand things, he lives like 10 minutes from Nate.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I know it's pretty close.
Yeah, he's not far from the Tradesman Experience guys.
Yep. The reason I was asking that is just because, like, one of our biggest followings in California.
Yeah.
So, like, I would say,
if you don't know who Shock Jesus is and own an off-road rig,
I didn't know.
I don't know where you. Like, you must live under a rock.
I don't live that life. I don't have shocks that need tuning.
It's just.
I do have shocks that need tuning. They just aren't tunable.
I think a lot of people are scared. I think
you just need to buy coilovers and be done.
Well, I think you need to get me a sponsor so I can afford.
Well,
coilovers.
Now you're trying my line, and trust me, bud, it does not work.
No, it don't work.
I am not at that level yet. To be able to break out another 1,000 for some more parts or 3. But yeah, I would love to do coilovers front and rear on Loki, but I want to do 14s, probably 14s up front and probably maybe 14s out back, 12 or 14s out back. 12s will fit.
You're probably looking at 12s and 14s, I would say, just based off of looking at Loki.
Just keeping it reasonable. Yeah, you can definitely go 16s.
You can get 2.0 emulsions for like $340, $350 a piece.
Yeah. It's not terrible.
So then you got to buy springs, and then you need to go ahead and 4-link it at the same time. So you'll spend about $3,000. Were the springs $100 a piece? About 110 per shock, 120 per shock. Roughly.
Per shock.
I think they were like $55, $60 a spring, and then you need 2 per shock. But I ended up getting my springs through Magnitude.
So just under $500 a corner.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, if you do the front first, you drop $1,000 to get your front shocks, and then get everything put together, and then get your rear set up for 4-link and stuff, and then go to that route. I mean, yeah, it's not terrible. It wouldn't be horrible.
Do you want me to get in touch with? Do you want to order those right now?
I have not. No.
Oh, you don't want to order those right now? I didn't know.
I mean, I can hook you up with the guy. I know a guy.
If you can hook me up with a stupid discount.
How about quality customer service? That's priceless.
Yes.
Priceless.
It's a good sell.
Priceless.
Hey, you can also try discount code TOP10.
Okay, I'll give it a shot.
He'll probably laugh at you, but hey, here we are.
It's fine. He'll quote me 10% over the cost and then use the discount code.
I think he actually did give me a pretty good price on my shocks, to be honest.
He really did. I mean, I know what he priced your shocks at, and that was like racer discount price.
Yeah, it was a pretty good deal.
I'll tell him what I want, and he'll be like,
The thing is, like, I'm just some chuckle fuck. Like, I'm not racing my buggy.
Yeah.
Like, as depressing as that's, like, I have to say it, but like, I'm not racing. I'm not advertising anything fancy or special with it. I'm just a dough dick with a tube chassis that costs as much as people's houses. Happens. But the quality of customer service I got from Phil blew my mind, because in my mind, I'm just a chuckle fuck talking to Shock Jesus.
Yeah.
Who like takes care of all these racer shocks. You see him out at KOH tuning shocks for guys you would probably like freak out if you got to just say hello to them kind of level.
Yeah.
And then he's over here asking me for pictures of my rig, specs on my rig, and then like literally just having a conversation like this back and forth about spring rates and adjusting this and adjusting that and checking this, and blew my fucking mind, because I already paid for the shocks. I already had the shocks. They're already installed. I went and bought my springs.
Yep.
Worked back and forth for a couple bit, because I have never, my last set of coilovers, I just ordered some springs based on some shit I read on the internet, and never really tuned them or got into that. So this is my first set of coilovers I've really dove into the tuning side of spring rates and all that. So it was all new for me. So I felt like I was asking basic ass, like, holy shit, you're an idiot. You should know this question. Answered them, elaborated on them. It was impressive. I love it.
Well, going back to the tuning thing and being shocked Jesus is when I ordered my coilovers and bypasses from Phil for Voodoo Child, he asked me, like you said, a million questions. Is it 4-link? Is it trailing arm? Blah, 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 blah. Belly height, wheelbase, sway bar, yes or no, etc. And I'm going to say he nailed the valving right out of the box, because when we got to Rush Springs Ranch last April for shock tuning, he literally put a 3/16 hex head and a 9/16 wrench on each bypass, made 2 turns on 1 tube. I went back up the hill and I was like, holy smokes, this thing's 10 times better. So he literally made 1 adjustment per shock and it made it 10 times better.
And I think the only adjustment I've made on mine off of the initial, where we kind of came to an agreement on spring rate, was for preload, which, as far as I understand it, is literally just ride height.
That's all that is, yes.
And I think I just changed the front spring and then moved the front spring to the rear. I don't know. It's been a couple days, but that literally was it. I think I just went up 25, 50 pounds on each corner, just literally for the simple fact of preload. And the couple times I've been out, I was doing some high speed. Well, okay. I was doing some faster. I don't want to say high speed and lie to people. I was doing some faster.
35 miles an hour. Don't church it up.
That's the thing. I don't have a speedometer, so I don't know. It felt fast, but I guarantee you it looks slow. Crossed the quarry at the Badlands last time we were there, and it was impressively smooth. You just there was a couple times I was holding a Red Bull and I wasn't spilling my Red Bull, bombing across the rocks and shit. And it was impressive. I was kind of huh, look at that. It's amazing. All the time and research you've done actually pays off.
Yes. It is just a well-tuned rig is, I don't even know how to describe it. You can get in any buggy out there that does not have tuned shocks. It's got just off-the-shelf shocks and guesses at the corner weights and the springs and all that. And you'll be miserable. Say, man, these things are junk, etc. And you'll go switch to another brand shock. I'm not going to say the name because Phil doesn't sell them or service them. But you'll switch to another brand shock that doesn't have springs. We'll put it that way. And then you realize, hey, if these were tuned properly, because you didn't make a big difference when you went to these other shocks, and you say, man, if these things were tuned properly, I bet you I could do good. Well, that's when that old light bulb clicks on in your head and said, hey, maybe I should have gotten with Phil and gotten my shocks tuned. Paid that $750.
Well, the thing is, I think shock tuning people are really scared about. Myself included, because you just don't know. I don't, you fear the unknown, and to me, changing valving and spring rates, that shit's over my head. I can figure it out and I can understand the concepts, but that shit intimidates me, where he can pull a shock apart with his eyes closed, and me, I'll be panicked that I'm going to do something wrong. So I'm just intimidated by it. But he worked with me in a way that I was completely comfortable with, and it worked. And I feel like there's still more there. And I'm already happy customer.
Oh, there's so much more there. If you can get on his tuning schedule, if he makes another East Coast trip, it's definitely going to be worth your time to go over there and take your shocks off 2 or 3 times to let him dial in your valves or your flutter stacks and all that.
Yeah.
Shim stacks.
Last time he was out in Perryville, Missouri, I don't think I had front axle shafts, so I didn't want to be that guy showing up in a 1-wheel buggy going, can you tune my shocks?
Yeah.
Yes.
But it's definitely worth the time. You got to travel a little bit. When I went up to Rush Springs Ranch, I think it was an 8-hour trip for me, and it was well worth it. You talk to anybody that's had their shocks tuned, talk to Shane Christian, Matt Schusler, Daniel Heckley, Jay Storch. The whole Perryville Mafia had their shocks tuned with him back in September. And Gold Rush and Bad Influence were just totally different machines after they went shock tuning.
I think Anthony Yount was at that tuning session too.
Yount was there too. You're right.
Yeah, I remember seeing
I think
pictures
Ryan
of it.
Boyd was there. I mean, there was a bunch of drivers there, and it was just like, man, I should have been there. And I was going to go, but it ended up just where I could not get up there because of changing schedule at work.
I'm just excited that one day my roll-up window door panel having shit box will be getting shock tuned. Like, that's exciting.
Yes.
If there's still glass in this, I'm like, yeah, we got to live that classy wheel in life, bro.
Phil don't care, dude. I mean, people fly like the Gomez brothers. They flew in like, I think 40 something coilovers last year to his house on a freaking helicopter, dropped them off and said, hey, we'll be back in a week or two. Boy. And he got them all serviced and rebuilt, and they literally flew back in on a helicopter, picked up all their coilovers and bypasses, and jumped on the helicopter and took off. So he'll work on anything. He don't care. Only thing he don't work on is the ones that don't take springs.
The springless wonders.
Yes. And he'll probably kill me for even bringing that up.
Hey, it's just a fact, though. It's a fact. It's a non-serviced brand, is what it is.
Yeah. I mean, they have their place in the market. I'm not going to say anything bad about them. It's just not something that Phil will tune on or work on.
Yep. What else do we need to cover?
I think we can talk a little bit about the schedule because we do have 2 dates confirmed.
Nice.
We are going to open up the inaugural first time 0.1 off-road racing series in Harrisburg, Illinois, Southern Illinois. So it's not too far for you. It's about 793 miles for me.
Boy, that's a drive.
At a little place called Williams Hill. And Mr. Jed Harper and Johnny Gibbs and all those boys live up in that area. They kind of turned us onto this park. It's got a lot of rocks, a lot of natural stuff. So this will be some good old-fashioned rock racing, if you will. And that's going to be on March 20th of 2021.
So that's the first opening day for 0.1 Off-Road Racing Series.
That is it. That is the first race for 0.1 Off-Road Racing Series. The only other date that I have confirmed is July 4th. We're going back to Mountain Grove, Missouri, to a park called Hooter Holler Off-Road that is owned and managed by Mr. Tim. Oh, crap, I cannot remember his last name. I'm drawing a blank right now, but Tim Thornhill manages that park. He cut us some really cool hills back there in, I think it was August that we raced there. And we've got some more of that bluff line that he's going to start clearing. We're going to race that, I believe, July 3rd, so July 4th weekend. So all the Missouri boys can still get home and go spend the rest of the evening on the lake and the whole Sunday on the lake.
Racing and lake weekend, all in the same weekend.
You can't beat it. I mean, it's 3 hours from their house, I think.
Yeah, that won't be bad at all.
A lot of times they drive in the morning of the race and like just bring regular old pickup trucks versus their big old motorhomes.
Good. Now I won't be so showed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then this is really exciting. We're actually only going to run 4 races this year, and that's due to the Visions event that everybody has probably heard of by now at Mid-America Outdoors up in Jay, Oklahoma. I'm really excited about this event because it's 6 hours from my house and it's an 8-day long off-road race. I mean, you're talking rock bouncers, UTV bouncers, rock bouncing, knockout racing, UTV knockout racing, mega trucks, mud trucks,
monster trucks.
Yeah, monster trucks. So I'm sorry, mega trucks and monster trucks, Ultra 4 4400 class and 4900 class. So you're going to have the big boys, and then you're going to have the UTV endurance race. There's going to be live music and concerts every night. Of course, it's Mid-America, so I think they told me they're planning on 50 kegs a day for 8 days.
That's a lot of beer.
That's a lot of beverage, yes.
Like a lot of free beer. That's the key.
Yes, free. I mean, I think it's $150 for the entire 8 days.
That is correct.
Person.
I was looking it up earlier today when I was doing some schedule planning for my life, and it's $150 for the entire 8-day weekend. And I'm not gonna lie. I know you were on here last time talking about Mid-America and everything, and then I went. It's literally the nicest off-road Epicenter. Oasis, that's what it was.
Oasis.
That I've ever been to. Like the campgrounds, even the like shitty. You get there so late to the party, you forgot to make a reservation. It's okay, we got you, but you're going to park in the grass. They treat the grass for bugs.
There's no bugs. There's no bug in the city of Jay for like 3 weeks when they treat.
It was magical. Now we were in a nice like rock flat, and the whole time you're like, boy, this is dusty. And then literally you look to your right and the damn water truck and the trailer come by. And it's like every time you're like, ooh, it's kind of and there goes the water truck. Like they literally think of everything.
And they're adding over 100 RV sites and another bathhouse.
Which is their bathhouses. Even my wife said this. She said they were super clean. And when the women say that the bathhouses are clean, that's impressive.
Yes, and it also means you get a return trip there.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. She said we're definitely going back.
That's nice.
So the other.
About the Visions event. I forgot the whole reason I brought that up is the Point One Off-Road Racing crew, including yourself and myself and Kevin Taylor and Jan and Jerry and Heath and Carrie. We're all going up, and we are there to be Mid-America's right-hand man. Anything Jason or Christina need, we're there for them. If they want us to scrub toilets, great. We'll get Ian scrubbing toilets. If they need somebody to serve free beer and drink some, great. I'm your guy.
Beer sampler?
I'm the official beer sampler, yes. So we're stepping up and just going up there to help the park out, to show the appreciation for what they do for the off-road world. I mean, again, they have the nicest park in the country, and we just want to say thanks. And we're going to go up there and volunteer our time for 8 days.
Yep. We talked about mega trucks. There's a car show that actually I was listening to Christina on. I don't remember what day it was, talking about they were doing a car show uptown in Jay, Oklahoma, but you're able to drive, basically doing like a parade kind of thing through town, like a cruise through the town to this car show downtown.
Yes. And we actually did that 4th of July last year. They do not allow side-by-sides or buggies to drive on the street, but they do make special arrangements, I guess you could say, for events like this. So that'll be really cool. I think that was yesterday at lunchtime is when she was live with Nick Mott on the hill with Nick and friends.
Yep. UTV knockout racing, motocross stunt show. They got a daytime poker run, professional bull riding. That's something I'm excited to because I've never seen that before.
Welcome to the South.
I mean, I'm down, but I've always wanted to go to a rodeo, but I just never done it.
Just plan on taking a whole week off after the event because you're going to need that to decompress.
Oh, it's going to be bad. Hill climbs, drag races, bouncer hill climbs, cornhole tournament, pro UTV, 4,400, 4,900. Monster.
It's going to be insane.
I did see a picture of Dennis Anderson posted that he was at Mid-America checking some stuff out the other day.
Yes, he is there, and he's the guy that's heading up the mega truck and monster truck divisions.
I'm excited. It's only $150 for 8 days and free beer.
Yeah, I mean, that is, if I was a paying spectator, which we're probably still going to pay to come in, that's worth $150 to me just for the entertainment value alone. Let's not talk about the free beverages.
Yeah, so, live music every night. The thing is, the question I have is, it says live music nightly. At which stage?
Yeah, it's probably going to be at the shop. If I had to guess.
Christmas, because that's the thing. There's bars and shop and stages. It's insane. It's absolutely incredible.
Yes, I really cannot wait until next July. I think it's the 16th to the 25th.
You are correct.
It's going to be hot, but it's going to be just wonderful 8 days to get away from work, turn off the cell phones, and just enjoy being outdoors and the smell of race gas.
Now, I do have to say this to what you just said about turn off the cell phones. Every off-road park I've ever gone to, shitty cell phone service.
Yeah.
Except for Mid-America. Like they were doing live 5G. They were doing live streams. I was doing some live streams from on top of the race hills last year, with like 3 or 4 bars of 4G. Like, if you have to work from your camper a little bit in the day, do it, and then let's go party.
Oh, and on top of that, they do have free Wi-Fi.
Yeah, my wife was excited about that. She's like, do you know the password for the Wi-Fi? And literally all I had to do, I didn't even have to get out of the bed of the camper. I just called the front office and was like, yeah, I need the password for the Wi-Fi. And she gave it to us. I'm like, thanks, appreciate you.
Nice.
Yep, it's dope.
Yeah, the place is just, I mean, it's an off-road oasis. So we're really looking forward to it. I mean, the entire Point Wood off-road racing crew is just excited and looking forward to going back there.
Yep. So that is in lieu of our 5th race in the year. That's going to be our, I don't know, 4th, I guess.
That would be our 3rd or that would technically be our 4th race. So instead of having 5 races this year, we're doing 4, and this is taking place in the 4th one.
Yep. Again, I'm excited about the season opener just because it's close to us.
Yes,
like
close to you, far from me.
Yeah, I don't want to rub it in or anything, but how many miles did you say it was?
I think 793.
Woo! It's 212 for us, so.
Shut up. We're looking at a park that's almost like 800 and something miles for us, or at least for me.
Yep.
Because I'm another 220-ish miles from Kevin and Heath.
Yep.
South of them?
Yeah, I'm southwest of them.
Jesus.
But the exciting thing for me is it's literally 3.5 hour drive, like straight down 57 South. Like I can throw I probably couldn't, but a professional baseball player could throw a baseball from my backyard to 57 from here.
Wow.
You think so?
No.
You don't think so?
No.
Oh.
But I mean,
okay, a potato gun, like a professional potato cannon could probably hit it.
It's a potato relocator.
If it wasn't for 74, you could hear the trucks, you could hear the cars probably on 57 from here.
So you get on that road and you drive not even 3.5 hours, 3 hours and 27 minutes, and you're there.
Yeah, I think we need to get I think Mr. Steve needs to show up to that one. At least just for the last weekend, the 24th, 25th, whatever that is. I think you need to come down that Friday and spend Friday, Saturday, Sunday with us.
What month is that in?
July
24th.
Oh, you're talking about trying to get him to Mid-America.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. Get him to Mid-America. Steve, definitely, you do not have an excuse, and neither does Jake Terry. I expect all 3 of you guys to be, Ian will be because he's kind of the starting line guy. But I expect all 3 of y'all to be at Williams Hill March 20th.
Rumor has it, and I'm going to call him out on the podcast because he mentioned this the other day.
Hold on. What? I have multiple dates here.
Okay.
What's March 20th?
March 20th is a season opener for Point One Off-Road Racing Series.
And where is it at?
Williams Hill, which is in Harrisburg, Illinois.
Okay. So this is Point One opener.
You putting it in your calendar?
Yep.
Nice.
Okay.
It's on record now, so he has to be there, kind of like both of y'all.
No, I put it in my calendar.
Yeah.
I am not promising you a damn thing, but I would like to attend, especially with it being that close.
Yep.
And I can even put you to work.
And then July
the Color Off-Road Official Recovery Crew.
No, July 26th. What are we talking? No, that's June. Sorry, July 24th.
July 16th and the 25th.
16th
through the 25th.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
It's an entire week.
8 days of off-road racing and entertainment.
God.
Yeah.
Who the hell can take that kind of time off?
We're here to party.
Amen.
Tickets and details and whatnot go on sale 12/20. Damn it.
12/12/20.
Thank you. I was reading it and I'm like 12/20. Like
Christina just texted me and said you're fired.
I'm fired?
Yeah, because you messed up the date.
Well, here's what I'm gonna say. My original job was scrubbing toilets, so
there you go.
You know, like
that's good.
I've gotten fired from sweeping floors and scrubbing toilets, so I'm not really surprised. You know, it's not going to look good on my resume, though.
Yeah, not so much.
But I'm excited for the season opener because among a host of other things from the series being started off, I think it's going to come out. We're going to come out strong. Real good showing. All that jazz aside, it's 3.5 hours from where we are. And I know that there's some listeners around this area also that are within 3 or 4 hour drive. So we've talked for 50 episodes, I guess, of off-road bouncer stuff and all that.
Yep.
I would love to, and this is what I was going to drop earlier, but I had not because we had a whole clusterfuck of things go down.
Uh-huh.
I can put some listeners to work at this race.
Oh, could that them net?
I'm like
them a
nudging
job
my
someday?
eyes at you.
At who?
At you. I'm like,
I'm not a listener.
hey, you could be involved.
I only listen to the first 20 minutes of this
I
podcast.
honestly expect you to be on the race hill with a camera.
I probably could make that happen.
Doing some camera stuff that you enjoy doing.
I don't want to upset Dylan.
No, he'll run you over.
Yeah.
And to be honest, the way we run our hills, we run two at a time. So
I know.
Yeah.
Dylan can't be in two places at one time. So he will welcome help.
How like Dylan?
Yeah.
Give me your SD card.
Oh, boy. He'd fight you for that.
No. Second shooter.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
You just get done. This is my favorite thing my favorite thing to do with photography.
Mm-hmm.
You shoot with somebody else's card, and at the end of the weekend, you pop the card out and you hand it to them and say, "Have fun."
Yeah.
And you go on about your week.
He would love it. Yep.
Dude, he'd have all the freaking pictures edited and ready to upload before he even got home.
Yeah.
Jesus.
He's a beast.
Dedication.
There'll be a lot of media there, and I think you'd enjoy that. It'd be a good perspective for you to kind of do something you enjoy with something you enjoy together.
Yeah.
Was that kind of sentimental?
I don't know.
I think it was. It was a
I
nice
about spoiled it by saying something.
Yeah, don't do that. But that's my thing. So I want to see some listeners get out to this event because it's the closest race to us here in Central Illinois. And I mean, 3-4 hour drive to watch the world's best rock bouncer drivers.
We'll go with that.
I think that's a fair statement.
It's a fair assessment. Yeah.
Yeah. And then not to mention the side-by-side guys. Like, I don't want to leave them out because what's fucked up in my mind, like the bouncers is cool as shit and like blows in my mind. But then to watch these UTV drivers hit the same hill that this big ass, like tube chassis, 1,500 horsepower bouncer on fucking 46s and all that hit. And now you're hitting it in this like dinky ass little razor, not really razor, but like side-by-side buggy. And it runs a faster, if not faster, about comparable times.
Yeah.
Blows my fucking mind.
They are, in some cases, Timmy will run faster in his UTV than he does Menace.
And it blows my mind, man.
It's crazy how fast those little razors are. I mean, they scoot around that hill, going around turns so they're going fast. It ain't funny.
Yeah.
So how long until we have like a micro bouncer like class?
Oh, it's a class.
Like, it's a class, but like how long until that becomes like a micro bouncer?
The thing is, and Shelby would know the answer to this. How many factory chassis rigs ran for points last year?
2, maybe 3 or 4
out of,
but probably 50.
That's what I mean. Like they're all custom tube chassis rigs. That's the crazy thing. But here's a
pro tip for you that you're going to hear it here first.
Oh boy!
Don't be surprised if you see 3 full body Can-Ams racing next year.
Yeah, with what we heard earlier. Yeah.
Gee, I wonder who's going to drive those.
What'd y'all hear earlier?
That a full body Can-Am won the drag race.
Oh yeah, yeah.
This is a different guy. I mean, these are going to be on the same hills as all the tube chassis stuff. So
right,
you're going to have 3 good drivers, and I'm trying not to give it away here, that are going to be running fully built, factory frame, full body plastics, everything Can-Ams.
It's going to be awesome.
And 2 of the names will surprise you.
Now I'm intrigued.
Yes.
We'll talk later.
Yeah. I was like, he's not going to give it away for now. So I mean, like, yeah.
But that's the thing. Like, you're watching these UTVs hit the same hill that these big bouncers are. It blows my mind. Like, I don't want to leave them out. I don't want them to ever think that it's like a number 2 class or it's like the B main kind of a thing. Cause it's not. Like, I like big, loud things. So I'm like partial to the bouncers. But I really think if I had the opportunity to drive one or the other, I'd take a razor up a hill first.
Yes, and here's a little fun fact. So last year we were bringing back the top 10 bouncers for a third and final hill. For 2021, Point One Off-Road Racing Series is going to bring back the top 5 UTVs as well for a third and final hill.
And I'll clarify that the top 10, how it was the top 10 bouncers came back and ran. It was a separate hill. So the Mr. Heath Day, the wizard, does some like crazy voodoo shit with some caution tape and kind of megamorphs these two race hills into one long course. And I think, am I wrong in saying that the course at finals last year was almost, if not longer than a mile?
Yes, it was probably touching a mile, if not over, like you say.
It was
long. It was both courses. It was the red lane and the blue lane with an added twist where you went through the V-notch.
Yeah.
Not up the V-notch. Well, you did end up going up the V-notch, but you came through the V-notch sideways off camber like crazy. And it was a steep climb to get out of it, steep downhill. And then you had to turn right, go down, and then come right back up the V-notch and over the ledge at the top. That's about 4.5, 5 foot tall now. And a razor will do that.
Oh, yeah. Quite well. But that's the thing. So this final third run is the top 10 fastest guys of the day running I'm going to say double, but almost double the length course for points. So it can shake some things up. And now I'm excited to see that the UTV guys are going to have that same opportunity to run that same course for the third
we've
time.
had a guy 2 years ago. Well, Sean Cross. Okay, he came in, I think, sitting 5th or 6th, and ended up winning it because the guy that was in first ended up rolling.
Yep.
Happens. So I mean, it will definitely shake up the daily standings by adding that third hill, especially in the UTV class. Because I mean, one bobble will send you from 1st to 5th.
And it's just fucking cool to watch.
Yes.
I forgot about that. Damn, that was important info.
Mm-hmm.
It's just so much. It's literally
you guys have really been busy the last few days.
So much.
Yeah. We've been really busy the last 7 days, and even busier the last 4 to 5 days.
One day it's got to slow down. Like one day it's just got to be like, you know what? I think we're ready. Mm-hmm. I don't think it's going to happen, but
we're about a week or 2 away from that. Yeah.
It's a lot, but it's happening and it's exciting as shit.
Yes.
We're ready. I mean, everybody's excited. I mean, I haven't seen the fire in Kevin's eyes like this in years. I haven't seen the fire in Heath's eyes. I haven't seen the fire in Jerry's eyes. I mean, the whole crew is just pumped.
It's awesome.
It's like fresh blood, man. I mean, we're ready to attack, and we're going to attack this 2021 season like you've never seen before.
Yes.
I just wish Kevin would just get used to sitting on his hands.
He's finally getting used to that thanks to your help.
Yeah, we're making it happen.
You have been a huge part of it. And, you know, between the two of us, we've probably taken away 80 to 90% of his workload.
That's the goal.
The logo that you have as your
profile picture.
Your profile picture. Is that what you guys are using now?
It's a rough draft first variation. We're still working on that. Okay. We have a marketing person working on a official logo for us. It's something we literally came up with in about 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And it was the day that we decided to do it, and we came up with the name, and we all changed our profile pictures. At least most of us did, which really got a lot of questions asked. Like I got a message from Nick Mott with On the Hill with Nick and Friends. He does a live Facebook show pretty much every night at 7:00.
Wow.
And he sent me a message with a screenshot of the logo. He's like, what's going on here? I said, I don't know. Just wait and see. And then he saw Kevin's logo, and then he saw Carrie's logo, and then he saw Ian's logo. So he started seeing these logos changing. Like William Wallace changed his logo with Hill Rod, and Reno King with Armor Coating changed his logo. Lucas Tollefson with Eagle Eye Productions changed his logo. So he starts seeing all these big names change their logos. So he just took 2 screenshots, one of mine, one of Kevin Taylor's, posted it on his Facebook, like on his page. He's like, what the hell is this?
That's your damn business.
Yeah. And I sent him a message, I think later that day or the next day. I said, hey, I want to schedule a show with you. So I'm actually going to be on his show on December 1st? I have to go back and look. It's either November 30th or December 1st.
November 30th, because it's going to come out Monday.
Okay.
But that brings up another point. If you don't follow him, you need to, because like the content blows my mind. Like, I don't follow it religiously because I don't have that much freaking time to sit down and like, because it's engaging. It's not just you just turn it on and let it go like music in the background. You want to sit there and you want to engage and pay attention and interact with the show content. And like, it's a lot of work that he has to put into this because it's quality. It's not just shit content for volume. It's good stuff. So make sure you check that out because like you said, it's going to be the day before this comes out on the 30th that you're going to be on there with a little bit more info, because the key is there's going to be so much change from when we're recording this to when you're on that live show that there will definitely be some big updates, I think.
Yeah, there will be a lot of major updates between now and then. So, yes, they're going to be the listeners are going to be listening to this late compared to when it comes out. But they need to definitely go back and watch the show from the 30th. It's December 1st. So this is actually coming out the night. It's the same day that the show comes out. So that's good. Nice. So it's December 1st.
So the show will be out first.
No, the podcast.
Yeah, that's what I meant. The podcast will be out in the morning, like obviously available that morning, and then you'll be able to listen to Nick and Friends in the evening.
Yes.
At 7 p.m. Central Time.
About damn. I'm about
We're
to
getting
say,
exclusive,
I was like,
baby. I tell you, we just upped our promotional level.
I was a little upset that we weren't number one.
Hey, we're number something. Right. That's the key.
Right.
We're on the list. That's all I go for.
I was like, man, we've had Bay on here 4 times. I feel like we should like get preferential treatment.
Well,
and y'all are.
Yeah, here we are. This is the first public. I would call this public. Yeah. The first public announcement really we've had with Point One Racing. There's been a little Facebook post here and there, but this is probably the most info. That has been dropped on it so far.
The cool thing is so if you're listening to this podcast in the morning, make sure you tune into Nick and Friends in the evening, because I'm sure Shelby will be able to drop more of the sponsors that have come on board.
Well, we got 5 more days. I can tell you that we've signed so many sponsors in a day and a half, 2 days officially. That I can tell you 5 days.
Could be a lot.
There's going to be some big ones that are going to get locked in officially, and people are going to lose their.
If you're interested in hearing about who's sponsoring the races this coming year, make sure you tune into that.
Yeah,
that's what I say.
Do it.
Yes, and hopefully by the time that the podcast goes live on Tuesday the 1st, we will have our full schedule available for you guys to use when you make the post on the social media pages.
And hopefully the website's live if the guy doing the website would get it done.
Well,
if it quit screwing off, get the website
it's done. Not easy. It's not. I will tell you right now. I did it the other night. I was messing with mine, trying to get mine just enough to get mine up and running. And I was like, "Boy, this sucks." I was calling Ian. I'm like, "Bro," he's like, "Oh yeah, it's not easy." I'm like, "I need some help."
Hey, don't be interrupting our crew member while he's trying to build our website, pal.
I don't know if you heard this or not, but he was mine first.
Oh, I like this. Go ahead, continue. You guys can fight for my love.
You know what's sad is I'm scrolling Facebook because I was looking for something, and what I scroll across is a damn TikTok ad.
Weird.
That's all been planned.
I quit.
Yeah,
I quit. I'm hanging up now.
Hey, I just want to say this real quick.
Wait. Was it a polished cast iron skillet TikTok ad?
No, it was just
wasn't mine.
So you failed at promotion.
It was something. I'm not even going to say it's a guy or a woman because I really couldn't tell.
It was something.
You guys were just arguing over the services of a guy that has been fired from sweeping floors and from scrubbing toilets.
Nice.
Yes.
I mean, y'all got
just not your
gotta
calling.
Have some respect of your standards.
It's just not your calling, man.
What, sweeping floors and scrubbing toilets?
Yeah, you're more suited to set up a website and get shit done up there.
Hey, I'm here to work. I'm here to party. It's an exciting family to be a part of, and I don't know. I'm excited about it. I'm just excited to have the opportunity to get involved because it's in the beginning with the website. It was like, I'm going to add you on here, and you can just do it. And so I don't know if I text Shelby or I called him and I'm like, dude, I don't fucking know what the fuck I'm supposed to do right now. Like, I would do this, I do that, I do whatever, but like, I don't want to do too much. I don't want to overstep any lines and it was fuck it, just do it. And here we are. And I don't know. It's just odd to me.
How's it looking?
But it's cool.
I'm going to check it out when
it's pretty neat. I'll show it to you.
It's pimp. It's going to be legit. So what I was scrolling, looking for real quick, talking about one of our marketing partners, Thompson Motorsports of Texas. Ian, you need to really clean your ears out for this one, or cover your ears, one of the two. But
I don't want to
listen
hear
to this. Listen to this stupid freaking price, and whoever doesn't take advantage of this is going to be just not smart. But
thanks. We knew that.
A Dart Outlaw block 427 rated up to 1,800 horsepower. Manley Pro eye connecting rods, CP Carrillo pistons. You want to guess what the short block price is?
38.
No, it's not that stupid of a deal.
Well, I just threw out a number. Maybe they're listening and like, Ian, we want to honor that.
Alone
price.
is $4,000.
Yeah, no, I've looked at their Is this their Black Friday deal?
This is a Black Friday deal. So $67.99, $6,800 for a short block. That is stupid.
Yeah, it's I could fix my V6 V8 problems, or I could just buy a new motor.
I'll say you just buy a new motor and CBAP YWL.
Yep.
What just happened?
I had to ask the first time I was told that too.
Right, yeah.
I feel like this podcast is marked explicit, but I still can't say what that means on here.
Tell them off air.
Yeah, Google it, I guess. I'm not responsible for your fucked up browser history.
I don't even...
I've trademarked the phrase.
I've trademarked it. If you Google it, Shelby gets paid $1.
What was the initials?
Just tell him after we get off recording here.
I'll give him the deets. I'll give him the lowdowns. I'm going to get a message from somebody who's like, what does that mean? Fuck? And I'm like, I can't tell you.
At least they can rewind it.
We're going to lose a listener off of what that means. What do you do? That's all I've got. I'm excited for it. It's been fun. It's been a long few days. But it's all worth it. I mean, that's the commitment everybody's making and there's not like one or two people doing all the work. Everybody's out pulling sponsors. Everybody's doing their part.
It's fun in the beginning.
It's going to be,
you know what I mean? That's the best time to do all that is like when, like you guys have the connections already. And then now all of a sudden you just got this fresh restart.
Yep.
Where you could launch and like, it's just, that's where it's awesome because you have what you need and all you got to do is put in a little bit of work to do it. Yep. So,
and like you said, I mean, we're all fresh and we're energized, and we're having sponsors contact us.
Mm-hmm.
They're saying, "Hey, how do I be a part of this? I want to be a part of this deal. Let me in." And we're not going to tell them no, but we are going to limit it. Excuse me, where we don't have competing marketing partners. We're not going to do that to those guys. It'd be like putting a McDonald's in the same building as a Burger King, right? You just can't do that.
I can tell you who wins the nug fight, but at least the both good sauces will be in the same spot. Or like, the good
true.
sauces in the nugs.
Burger King sauce.
This is true.
Yeah, fuck yeah. About the only.
We're not going to bring on a marketing partner that is also a shock tuner. We're just not going to do that to Phil.
Yeah.
We're not going to bring in another shifter manufacturer. We're not going to do that to Roy.
There aren't any.
There's nobody that can even compete with Fuelworks. So, I mean, he's got the market locked down on that. So, we're not going to make our sponsors or our marketing partners compete with each other. We can't do that. We know that there are some people out there that will do that. We're not going to do that to our marketing partners.
That's right. And there's only one podcast.
That's right. There's only one podcast that's a marketing partner. So
that's right. Get it right. This is where you get your bouncer tech.
Y'all might have to have me on after every race. Who knows?
Oh, that would be kind of fun.
We could maybe work in, depending upon how schedules go, we could maybe try to work in a like the midweek mini.
Yeah,
just like the bonus content after every race. Just get you on
a recap.
Yep, just do like a midweek mini or midweek recap or like post race recap, and just throw that in the Patreon page.
That would be a good idea.
Yep,
and you'd have proof that I'm not full of crap because Ian will be there. So you got that.
Yeah,
because I'm real credible.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, like they've teamed up before they left. They teamed up and got their stories straight.
Yeah, we just
telling the same lies.
We just sat at the hotel bar and drank all weekend. Yeah, we didn't even go off.
Oh yeah, the race was banging. Yeah. Timmy won.
Yeah, Timmy took the W. Some other guys won some stuff.
Were you even there? No.
The pool was at the Holiday Inn was hopping though.
Now the Holiday Inn, shoot, I'm at Mid America Pool. What you talking about? They got swim up bar.
The beer,
every race
bar with free beer. Yeah,
every race he's at the at the Mid-America pool.
We could do a brought to you from Mid-America, for the races. We could just go to the Mid-America, and that's our like on assignment job.
Nice.
That would be cool.
We could do some episodes there during the Visions event.
The downside to last year to going to Mid-America for finals,
you felt like you needed a drink.
I sat at the bar and we were just hanging out because I didn't really have anything to do. And I'm like, I should be posting shit on social media.
You did.
And I did. And I thought I would have did a pretty good job.
You did.
And then I find out that Nick did a live show with some guy at Mid-America that weekend.
He's smarter than you.
Yeah, I don't know who he got on for his guest, but I'm just whatever.
You could have had Timmy.
I think I know him.
Do you? You met him? So. Met him once or twice, probably.
Once or twice, yeah.
Was it a he or she?
Depends.
It's a she. She sounds hideous.
Yep,
she is hideous.
She's wearing khakis.
Well, she's a guy. So,
but yeah, I thought I did a pretty good job of like covering some social medias. I did some like cool live stuff from the top of the hill, and then he drops a freaking live show. With the like overlooking of the short course track.
Can you imagine? Here's the problem I got though. Let me give you this. I don't know how good his stuff looks on Facebook, but like all the lives that we did on Facebook that were like the live videos on like the page, you know what I'm talking about? They were all grainy and terrible.
His look pretty damn good.
See, that's interesting. I wonder what he uses or how he sets it up.
I don't remember if it was legit live.
Yeah.
It was legit live because I was on it. He uses a professional camera linked to his computer.
Yeah. I was going to say, because I remember it being very good quality, but I didn't remember if y'all probably got taped it or if it was legit live. But
he's probably got it set up a certain way too, because you have to like set up for Facebook to love you and all that stuff.
He's good at what he does. I will say that. Like the quality of content. That's what I said earlier. Like he does a lot of content, and sometimes you see companies that do a lot of content, their shit's kind of subpar. But it's not that way, and I can admit it.
That is good. I'm glad that they look good on Facebook. That's the one thing. That's my only complaint with Facebook is like when you try to do anything live on there, it's garbage.
Yep.
That other platform that I like to play on, the lives on there are crystal clear.
Here we go.
Just saying.
Here we go. We're back in the talk of ticks.
Yep.
Who said anything about that? I just said the other platform.
We all know. The people know.
We all know. It's just like saying bikini blue. We know what you're saying when you're saying bougie blue.
It's because
True statement.
is garbage. Anyway,
that's all I've got. Like I said, make sure you tune in to On the Hill with Nick and Friends. Tonight, we'll say it that way.
Yes.
At what did you say? 7:00,
7 p.m. Central
Time, and I can tell you, there's going to be some cool news in the next 5 days that come out of what we're doing behind the scenes. So you're going to want to check that out.
Yes.
What else you got?
Real
Anything
quick,
else?
I don't remember y'all talking about it on the episode with Roy, but how was the Yuengling chocolate?
Oh my God.
We talked about this.
It was like drinking chocolate.
It was gorgeous.
Y'all didn't really talk about it much.
Ian was like, what did Yuengling bring to this party?
Yuengling didn't do a damn thing to the party.
No. They literally put chocolate in liquid form.
They melted Hershey's and put some bubbles in it and put a cap on the bottle.
Done.
Well, I've got a sixer in my fridge that I'm dreading opening into. Just because I'm going to blow through all 6 of them in probably an hour and then be pissed off. I got to drive to Louisiana to get some more.
It's extremely drinkable.
Yeah, it's good shit. You'll drink all 6 of them.
I'm excited to see what's in this package over here.
Yeah.
I was told earlier to go get it out of the freezer because it's in a glass bottle.
Oh, boy. You got anything else there, Shelby, before we cut you loose and finish up this partay?
No, sir. I think we're good to go. Y'all just go follow Point One Off-Road Racing on Facebook. That's POINT, the number 1 Off-Road Racing. Also on the IG, do it for the gram. We're not on Snapple Chat, and we're not on the Talk of Ticks, but Steve might get us there one day.
Yeah, maybe. Depends if you play your cards right.
Just bring you on at the right price.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes, the salary of free.
Just waiting on a set of wheels and a shifter.
Oh, they're in the mail. Do the work. Do the work. The free will come. That's what people keep telling me, and I'm like, right.
You know what? They're not wrong.
Buy once, cry twice. I'm sorry. I hate to tell you that.
I plan to.
So, I might just do it. I might say fuck it. Never know.
Are we hanging up on this guy, or is he sticking around for last call?
Yeah. They'll definitely
I'm a bolt because I got work to do, and then I got to get to bed and be at work by 5. So
I like it.
I haven't been on the 4 different group chat messages with Point One Racing in 3 hours.
Oh boy.
And I'm I don't know what to do with my hands right now.
Yeah, there's you didn't miss too much is all I can really say, but there's some stuff you need to go back in and check out. Go check it out after last call and while you're in bed getting ready to go to sleep, but definitely go check it out. There's some stuff you need to see.
There you go.
There's always something happening, folks.
Nice.
Yeah, so make sure they follow us on Facebook and the IG. And of course, I better have every listener from the podcast that lives within 5 hours at Williams Hill in Harrisburg, Illinois on March 20th.
Fact.
And we might even run a competition to see who gets in for free and gets to put in some work on the hillside.
Nice. That's where I started. I started at the ground floor, baby.
That's right.
Yep.
Recovering hills.
I wouldn't want to say I'm running this bitch, but I'm definitely got my own headset. So, suck it,
Got your own headset, got your own standing spot.
Pretty much important.
Pretty important.
I mean, you're a pretty important guy. Race can't happen without you. So, you did it in 2 races. I mean, these guys could do it they could do it the same day. You never know.
You never know. I'm getting fired. That's what he just said. Yeah. He said, I'm getting fired as hell.
Look, you're not that good on the starting line. We're going to let you go.
Damn. Been fired from scrubbing toilets and sleeping floors. What's next? Why not?
Well, buddy.
Yeah.
We appreciate you coming on here and giving us the first scoop on what's going on with Point One Racing. Pretty excited about the 2021 series. So we don't want to hold you up from that getting things done and getting to bed so you're not too tired tomorrow. So,
Roger that. Well, guys, thanks for having me, and we look forward to see you guys on the hill.
We love you, Bay.
All right, y'all be good.
And as always, Shelby sucks.
Thanks, Daryl.
Take it easy.
All right, later, guys.
See you, buddy.
It's always a good time.
Got him.
You're I've been sitting on that for damn 2 hours, but I got him.
All right, what do we got?
What are we drinking? You've got some glasses. You've got some surprise beer.
Okay, so
you haven't even opened it.
I haven't opened it. Oh, I have no idea what's in here.
Knife.
I have a knife right here.
Okay, well, golly.
That's why we both have a knife out.
8 knives on this table.
So I got this box. So I got an email for those of you.
He has got his own boxes.
Yeah.
Oh,
dude, he's legit.
We're not even amateurs.
Oh, not even close. We're nowhere even close to Jimmy level.
Damn, he's got literally not I thought it was a sticker on the box.
No.
It's a custom box.
Straight up custom boxes.
And it does. You weren't lying.
So it says, on the one thing side, it says Snail Trail 4x4, keep crawling. That's their kind of, that's their tagline, keep crawling. And then over here, this is my favorite one right here on the front, the whole front of the box. It's a picture of their 2 rigs on some rocks. And it says, welcome to the historical Rubicon Trail. Like a sign, it's like they're where they're at. What was that?
Don't know.
Was it the phone? Yeah, give her the old bop. There you go. Okay, sorry. So, and then it underneath all of that, it says hashtag Rocklander Life.
I just can't believe it's like his own custom box.
Yeah. So anyway, I got a message the other day that Snail Armor was sending me something.
And it literally, you're no bullshit. It says open on
and
podcast
on the
last
shipping
call.
label, written on the shipping label under the tape, it says open on podcast last call. So it's last call. Last call.
Bush.
I
bush.
hope not.
Oh my God. What if it's a bush apple?
Oh my God.
Well, then you're gonna have to eat
just
crow.
A bush.
Touche, sir. I drink my bush to you.
I got some other beer news today. I don't know if I'm at liberty to share this news.
Well, then,
but I'm going to anyway.
Don't spoil it if you're going to get fired.
I'm going to do it.
What's the inside of the box say?
Oh, did it say something?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Look who is special. October 2020 gift box. Dude, oh, so this must be from their this is the Patreon gift box. That's rad.
Damn.
I'm telling
our
you.
Patreons are getting
Look at this. Holy cow.
Oh, boy.
Oh, man. We get all the things.
You had to know
this is why I didn't open this. So we got some more Flate stickers and we got some Snail Trail 4x4 stickers. I love this sticker. This is such a cool sticker.
Sticker. Yeah, I love the logo.
Yeah. Okay. So we got some stickers and then we got one here that says, keep crawling from Jimmy Jet. Is this? Oh, my. So this is like custom. This is for us.
Yeah, it's got our name wrote on it.
Says hello, Total Off-Road Podcast, Snail Trail 4x4 and 4x4 Tyler. Love your last call segment so much that they wanted to send you a little gift of some of their favorite beers. That's fucking cool.
We are not worthy.
We're not worthy. Jimmy's pick is strong but super tasty. Enjoy. And that is 50/50 Brewing Eclipse. And then in parentheses it says Booker's. Eclipse is an annual tradition at 50/50 Brewing, and it takes our team almost a full year to create each vintage.
Wow.
Right? Sorry. Let me get my words back together.
Focus.
We start with totality. Pretty sure that's what that says. Sorry.
Do you need me to take the paper?
I might need you to read this.
Geeking out.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh my gosh. Our award-winning Imperial Stout. So that's the name. We start with totality. Our award-winning Imperial Stout. See, that's what I didn't understand. I was like, what does this make sense? We then age it in a variety of whiskey barrels that we source from some of the best distilleries in the world. After the beer ages, anywhere from 3 to 12 months, we blend, bottle, and wax the tops to make sure it stays fresh. So that's that's the first beer. And then Tyler's pick is one of my go-to beers, especially in winters. Our man. You guys are on it. They listen.
Does it say bourbon barrel stout?
But it is definitely right in our fucking, like, our wheelhouse. Yeah, yeah. Highwater Brewing at Campfire Stout. I know.
Yes.
Campfire Stout invokes fond memories of wilderness and camping adventures. Notes of chocolate and graham cracker topped with a hint of marshmallow will leave you wanting s'more.
That's clever.
And it says, like any campfire experience, this beer is best shared with a warm circle of family and friends, as long as you socially drink it. It doesn't say that, but that's what it really means.
Fine print.
That's the life we live right now. Okay, so I'm going to pull out this one. I don't know which one's which. So one's a can, I think, because he said one of them was in glass. And so which one do we want to drink tonight? So there's two of them here.
Oh, that's
I know. So this
Eclipse.
Oh
my God. It is literally like a wax.
Does that bottle not make you want to age it?
Holy God.
Tyler, Jimmy, we cannot thank you enough.
This is the 2019 one.
Super cool. So unexpected. The best part is that they had my address.
I don't want to open this.
From when they sent you don't?
No,
ever?
I mean, I'm going to.
But you don't want to. Okay, so, and then this one here is the Campfire Stout, Highwater Brewing. I want to take a pic. I want to take a picture of both of these before we do anything with them. I want to. Okay, so we're going to save the Eclipse. We had to stop for a minute to get a photo shoot. Photo sesh. This wax top. This is so cool.
It's so pimp. Like, I heard you say it, and I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever.
I mean, it's just
literally it's like the whole.
When are we gonna drink this?
Never.
Do you want to drink this on the anniversary soda?
That'll be the anniversary beer.
Okay, so around just before Christmas.
Yep.
Okay,
1 year anniversary.
The anniversary soda. Look how cold that is.
Oh, it's fucking magical.
Because I threw it in the freezer for like an hour. It's like the perfect. Righty. Okay, so I'm gonna take this beer, and I'm gonna put this picture in front of this sticker in front of it. And man, that's awesome. Sorry guys, we're just over here geeking out a little bit because it's cool. Like it's awesome when somebody goes that far out of their way to send you something.
Minimum aged of 180 days in select bourbon barrels. Bro.
Yes.
It's only 12.2%, which
That's
is
not bad.
Intriguing. That means I'm going to be able to slam that like a water.
Oh, man. Okay, so we're going to save this. I'm going to put this down here with this other ones.
Yes, and you're going to hit it hard on the Campfire Stout.
And we're going to do Tyler's pick, the Highwater Brewing Campfire Stout.
Has stout in the name. You can't go wrong.
Oh, you can't. This is. I'm going to roll this first. Because I don't know, with a lot of stouts, it'll settle out in the bottom of the can.
I feel like shipping took care of that.
It may have.
USPS.
they rolled it out plenty of times
for you. Yeah.
They have unsettled your beer.
Not Bush.
That's what I was going to say. Not Bush.
It's insulting.
All right.
He's tipping the glass, pouring the beer.
Oh, you should take a picture of this.
You're going to be poured by the time I get it.
You better hurry up.
My phone died.
Jesus.
It's an iPhone with shitty battery life. I don't really know what you're looking for here.
Oh, mine's already on photo. Here you go. You can get the next glass. So you can get this one over here. And I think I poured that to about the right spot.
Turn the glass towards me just a slide there. Wait, a little bit more. There's the logo. Yes. Give me beer or give me death. That seems extreme, but I mean,
I can smell the notes of coffee
in there
coming off of it.
6.5% is my guess.
That's your guess?
Yep.
I will give you the numbers momentarily.
Oh, that smells freaking good. Can you make a candle? Yankee, can you make a candle that smells like this, please?
That'd be great.
We'll pay extra.
You guessing how much?
6.5.
Did you read it?
Yeah, hell yeah, I read it. I was like some beer sorcerer. I sniffed it and I smell 6.5. And it is 6.5.
Well, we've done enough of them. If you guessed on every one, you're eventually going to hit it.
No, it would change. I read it while I was sitting there because I was like, oh, I wonder. Oh, look, 6.5. I just tried to play cool.
Ooh, that's good.
I'm not going to drink it. I'm just going to smell it up. Can I snort?
Yeah.
I've never snorted. I probably.
Speaking of snort, that was some of the information that I got today. A certain somebody that listens to this podcast.
Oh, God. That's good. Why does everybody else have good stuff? Like, can we not get some good stuff around here? This is some good beer.
You tell me we don't have good beer?
Well, I don't know, but I got cold chills. This is
it's that good, huh? It's that
good.
Cali good.
It's so like
check out the label.
That's Pim.
The what do you call that? The UPC or whatever?
Yeah. Is
the shape of California, and the UPC part's in the lower part, and then it says NorCal up top. That's the real part of California.
That's such a smooth drinking beer
for a stout.
That it's God, but the flavor is there. It's not watered down. Like I've had some lower percent stouts, and usually it's like, nah. It doesn't really give me that full body deep flavor that I like. This is what I was looking for earlier when I grabbed a beer for the podcast. I was looking for something like this. Lots of flavor, not heavy. Get it, guys. Californians, I know you guys make up over half, I think, or somewhere right in that ballpark of our listener base. So get you some Highwater Brewing Campfire Stout if you like the stouts. That shit's delicious. It show is good. Leave you wanting some more? Is it going to leave you wanting some more? I'm already like, can I buy more, please? I don't know if you can get this around here or not. I'm guessing it's probably this like smaller local brewery. Look it up. They won a bunch of stuff. World Cup Beer 2018 Bronze Award. 2014 and 2016 gold medal. Whatever GABF is. Let's see here. Might say here. The Great American Beer Festival. That's what they won. They won gold medal in specialty beer, both 14 and 16. I don't know if I can see why. That's a damn good beer. I don't know if it was this beer specifically, like this actual beer, but the brewery, yeah. It might be the beer. But either way, that's pretty good. That was a pimp-ass mail call. In San Jose, California. Feel bad for the next guy to send in a broken axle chunk. Oh. Thanks for the axle. Yeah, like, what can you fucking do? It's not fucking one of the better stouts I've ever had. Sorry. I'm just kidding. Dick. I appreciate you all equally. That's a lie. I mean, I really want to be honest, but that's a lie. You do like the beer. If you send me beer or a broken axle shaft, like... But the broken axle shaft is a series. It's a part of a series. It's an ongoing... So, like, we have... Like, those things have to come in. Yeah. But, boy, you could send it with a beer, though, right? You could. See? So, anyway, I was talking to a certain someone today who, from time to time, makes their way to Canada. Yep. And said that next time they go up there, later this year, or next year, like early spring or something like that. Yep. They're going up that way, and he's going to get some cocaine. Nice. Yeah. So we should get on that whole getting some cocaine to bring back with us. Yeah, that's my plan. Or with him. Mm-hmm. If you don't know what we're talking about, one of Ian's favorite or more favorite beers now that we've had on the podcast, the cocaine beer. It's cocaine. It's cocaine. It's cocaine.
But anyway, yeah.
Why would you not call your beer cocaine? Like, that's fucking cool. You're not cocaine. What the fuck is that?
Delicious,
I
apparently.
probably just pissed off like every Canadian
three
ever.
People, three
but
listeners.
like, call your shit cocaine. It's fucking cool. I'm gonna go drink some cocaine.
I told Dustin that when he was talking about it, he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go up there." I was like, "Cool, can you bring some cocaine?" He's like,
dude,
yeah,
he's gonna say, "I'm gonna take some cocaine home up there," and like, he's gonna get fucking laid out by some big burly Canadian riding a moose or something. Like, it's gonna be fucking awesome. But my bad. But like, call your beer cocaine like it's supposed to be, and have a good day.
I love it. It's funny. But anyway, that's last call. Is there anything else on here? Do we do anything else for last call? Do you know anything else about point one? Anything you want to say after Shelby has gotten off the radio?
I can't say any more than was already said.
We've covered all of the point ones. I hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving. We were recording this early, so Thanksgiving has not happened yet.
Yeah, happy fucking Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Like, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Eat some shit.
Eat some shit. Not literal shit, but shit. I really don't have much else
or
to
eat
cover.
Some shit. I mean, whatever.
Is there anything else that did you do any 14 bolt stuff this week?
No, I literally haven't done anything. I've spent so much time, so much time on the phone and on the one thing that's not a phone that's right here. This thing, the computer,
the laptop thing.
It's just
been a lot. Yeah, you said you were pretty busy doing that.
Yeah.
I strongly considered taking the KJ and going 4-wheeling today.
So that would have been a fun time.
This would be a better podcast.
You need some content. Yeah, so I went wheeling today in the donut.
I went wheeling.
It rained inside.
No, it doesn't rain inside. We got good tape on there. Keeps it from doing that.
We got that there good tape.
Yeah. I need to get low key back together, but just been busy polishing, trying to make them dollars and try to keep up with some of the outgoing bills that we have going on right now. So
yeah, I haven't really done anything. I have nothing. I didn't touch the 14 volt
Somebody's
stuff.
Gonna be upset.
I'm sorry.
They shouldn't be. We gave them like an hour and some change of off-road racing information.
Yeah. I mean, I know some people don't care.
Yeah.
And I get that.
Right.
But
it's a pretty cool thing.
I'm excited that this Williams Hill race played out because that's been on the to-do list. Not really the to-do list. It's been in the works for longer than I'd like to admit because I'm not a patient person. And I've seen videos of the property from when they went and reconned the property. It's impressive. Like, I'm like, oh, fucking Illinois, it's flat.
Not down there.
Not down there. And
so this is a park. This is a private park.
It's a private park.
So we can't go 4-wheeling there.
You cannot.
Oh. How does that work?
Very carefully.
Okay.
I don't know. It's not my department.
Yeah. So like it's somebody's private park.
Yep.
Not everybody can go 4-wheeling.
I want to say it's actually, I know it's an OHV park. I don't know if it's like the Badlands where it has certain hours. I honestly don't know.
Okay.
But I know it's not a state-owned park or anything like that. All I can tell you is I've seen the area.
It looks like
some things are going down on, or not some things. A race is going down on. It is virgin, uncut ground.
Wow.
Where it's happening. Where our race hills are going is uncut. There has never been a race series that was raced there before. So we are the first, and I could not.
You are numero uno.
Yeah.
Point uno.
I could not have a better team to go down there with because we're going to utilize it and it's going to be impressive. So I would like to see if you're interested in going and want to commit to that. Reach out, get in touch with me, and I will give you a pretty cool job. At least I thought it was fucking
my
cool.
Radio.
You need to be on top of the hill with the media folks.
Yeah.
Doing some talkie on shit that I don't understand. Because it's a unique perspective to watch from.
Yeah.
It's fun as fuck to watch these guys fucking fly right next to you.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just some badass dudes to sit on the hill and bullshit around with. Like, I had to talk with them about non-camera things, and it's a good time.
Right.
So, like, I could not imagine having that much in like, all that is a good time. But then, oh, by the way, let me talk to you about camera stuff. Because I don't know, fuck it, I'm a point and shoot on my iPhone guy.
Right.
But like, I would imagine that you having a passion and a knowledge of it.
Mm-hmm. Big difference.
Because they're super cool to fucking stand around and talk about. Hell, we were talking about merch stuff one time about selling t-shirts. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, we know. And he's like, oh, yeah, I know.
Yep.
But yeah, it's a bunch of cool guys.
Yeah.
So I think you'd enjoy it.
I think I would like to make it down there. Like I said, that being so close to home, it's worth a trip. Try to figure out how to schedule that up so I can make it down there. And
Saturday at 11 is when the race starts.
Nice.
11
a.m. on Saturday.
Yep. So, yeah, we'll be down there probably Thursday morning. We'll start working. If not, maybe Wednesday. TBD. But, yeah, you should come down. Literally, you just got to come down Saturday. You don't need to stay or none of that. You don't got to come down early. It's just Saturday, 11, show up. Show up early, though. I tell you that right now because, dude, you walk around, you
talk to whoever,
touch whatever, see whatever, walk the race hill. I don't know, whatever you want.
I was gonna say something.
You're not gonna want to walk up the hill, but you can. I sure the fuck never enjoyed it. Up's the worst because down you're gonna go down.
Oh, I was gonna ask you what we're naming this episode.
Point one racing.
Literally episode 50.1 racing.
Yep. 0.1 off-road
That's what
racing.
we're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody like, what the hell's that?
Come check it out and you'll find out.
Never heard of her.
The coolest shit on the internet this week.
That's probably right. Time to break the internet.
We tried.
It definitely,
I think we succeeded.
Yeah, I was going to say, you definitely had some people talking. So, okay, you want to wrap this one up?
Yep.
Okay, let's do some rapping.
Wrap it up.
Go follow us if you're new to here. Go follow us on Facebook. We have a page over there, Total Off-Road Podcast. Go over to the Trail Riders group on Facebook, which is Total Off-Road Podcast, and then Trail Riders after that, and then should pull that up. It's a private group. Answer the questions. You get in. Check us out on Instagram, Total_Offroad_Podcast. Check out me on Instagram at low_KEE_XJ and Ian at offroad_XJ. Jesus.
I do not own an XJ. you mother trucker,
you know,
have
I used
forfeited
to be able to...
the rest of your beer.
No,
so I'm going to need the beer because you just insulted me and my entire bane of existence that I own an XJ.
Sorry.
Never have. Not going to say I never will because I mean, like, shitbox life is very appealing.
You would think after 50 episodes, I could just breeze on through that, and it's gotten harder with more episodes.
I don't know what to tell you. I just found out you yawn every episode today. So. It's news to me. And I sit fucking right across from you every week. So
Offroad_Ian on Instagram. And also, if you're on TikTok, go check us out on TikTok at Total_Offroad_Podcast. That's all we got for you this week. Oh, no, I don't. I'm sorry. I'm holding it in my hand.
Make sure you check out point1.racing. It should be coming live here in the next couple of days. Check out Point One Off-Road Racing on Facebook. Because I promise you, it's going to be a fucking epic season.
Nice.
Like you thought 2020 was epic for racing things. I'm going to make it worth some while to be epic in 2021. It's going to be fun.
And now that you've finished this podcast, go check out Snail Trail 4x4 Podcast. Brought to you by... I can't do it. Anyway, go check out those guys because that's who gave us the beer this week, and they're pretty awesome. So Jimmy and Tyler would like you to check out their show. Go do that.
Our partners.
All the partners?
Complete Off-Road.
Brought to you by Complete. I can't say this beer was brought to you by Complete Off-Road.
It wasn't.
Because the last call was.
Last call was. Crawler Off-Road. We talked about them quite a bit. Yep. Check them guys out. They do some badass stuff. I run all their stuff on my buggy. You got all their stuff. On your XJ.
Sure do.
Off-Road Anonymous. Jacob does some pimp work. Check out Moreflate.
Yes, check out Moreflate. If you don't know what Moreflate is by now,
look it up.
You gotta go get a Moreflate. MORRFLATE.
Yep. And last but not least, do not forget to check out On the Hill with Nick and Friends, 7:00 Eastern Time tonight, or
every night. Oh yeah, tonight.
I don't know. It depends on if you listen to this episode.
Yeah,
on the day it comes out, I suppose.
Tuesday, the 1st.
Tuesday at 7:00 Central Standard Time.
Awesome.
Thank you for your attention. I'm going to finish this beer and I'm going to go to bed.
Amen to that. Thanks for sticking around for this episode, and we'll catch you on the trail.